GoonQuest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
GoonQuest.
Welcome back to GoonQuest. My name is Jimmy, and I'm your debatably lackluster dungeon master. Sorry, guys, but that is because I have a lack of shininess. Because luster is a form of shininess in the measurement of rocks and minerals.
I thought it was related to
I'm a
science.
geologist. All right, this is the world of my own creation, GoonQuest in Inthria, and joining me today, as always, are my goons. Goons, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Goon number 1, Joey from Texas, playing Plato, the level 7 wizard. Plato's favorite what do you call it? We'll cut this out.
No, it won't.
Plato's favorite coin piece is the platinum piece because it's the biggest one.
Wow.
How big is it?
It's like the size of a quarter.
Okay.
Fuck. Just give me a quick short answer.
Insert Jaden giving his character. And
Hello everyone. I'm Jaden, Goon number 5 from Armenia. I'm playing Aelusrin, the level 7 warlock, and his dragon companion Lysair. A fun fact. Here, I will put my fun fact, because I don't have one at all in the slightest.
Yeah, what's your fun fact about Aelusrin? Tell us about something about Aelusrin, something wacky.
He's gonna be 16 soon.
I think we knew that one. That
yeah,
was,
he kind of keeps
you used
bringing
that
it up.
already.
Is he having a birthday?
Probably not.
No?
When was the last
who's he
time
gonna
he had a
celebrate it
birthday?
with? His dead family?
What about his friend?
I don't know if I've mentioned this one before. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, so I can use it. Aelusrin keeps an accurate check on everyone's height because he wants to, know when he's finally taller than them.
Does he, point it out to them, too? He's like, I'm taller than you.
Well, no, he's still shorter than everyone by a lot.
Oh.
He's 5'4". Borovik's, he's taller than Borovik, I guess, but he's always been taller than Borovik, so.
Ouch.
Does he bring it up to Borovic a lot, though?
No, because that would be rude.
Yeah, the next tallest person is probably Growlden, right?
Yes, at 5'9".
I do hate you a little bit because usually I just make mine up and base it off someone else's, but I actually had one this time, and now it's going to sound like I based it off of yours. So
Really?
I appreciate that.
That's really funny.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Alec. I'm Goon number 2, coming at you from balls deep inside a bottle of Diet Pepsi. I'm playing the level 7 monk Adris. Fun fact about Adris, he's an unintentional hoarder of mundane items because he just keeps forgetting he has them. I can give you some examples if you would like.
Sure,
Such as the set of common clothes and traveler's clothes that he's carried with him despite already having a set of clothes.
that he wears normally.
Exactly.
And he just keeps them with him?
Yeah, I think he just kind of forgot he had them at one point. Or he's like, eh.
Just can't get rid of these.
He also has an abacus and a piggy bank that he has for no reason.
Is there money in
and a
the
dwarven beard kit, which is weird because he's not a dwarf.
I think he
Honorary.
got that from Crud.
I think he did.
Maybe.
Or
Did you get it from Dave and Buster's?
I got it from Dave and
That
Buster's.
100% got it from
It was
Dave.
from Dave and Buster's. I've just kept it on me ever since. If
Crud-
Warwick needs it, I'll give it to him, I
And
guess.
Crud gave Borovic beard oil.
Okay, yeah, I still got it.
Yeah. It's a fun fact. Whoa.
Howdy.
Damn, okay.
My name's Samuel, a.k.a. Lil Goon.
Guys, I'm feeling a little hot right now.
I was going to say, oh my
Like,
god,
I'm
you
not
trying to
gay,
get me
but
hard right
okay.
now?
I mean, he is shirtless.
It is
so-
June. Coming to you from drinking that bottle of Diet Dr. Pepsi
You're coming to me?
right after Alex done with it. And I play the Dwarven Thief Sorcerer Borovic Smokestone. And a fun fact about Borovic is up until, I don't know, in game, probably like 20, 30 minutes ago, he was 4 feet 8 inches tall. And after carrying a dragon on his back up a mine shaft, he is now officially 4'7".
Wow.
Can't wait for that spine to decompress.
Borvik, you should look at your character sheet's height.
Oh, 4 foot. Oh, okay, cool. Last one I had written down was 4'8". That's cool. 3'9" or 12, 11. Fuck, math. Numbers.
He's an inch shorter now.
Inch shorter officially. Cut that part out. Cut Jaden out.
I just he
Just
looked
get
at
out of here. Get the fuck
It's
out.
like he told me he was 4 feet last time. Borvik progressively just getting taller and younger.
He finally had a growth spurt.
And the last time they put him on the stretcher, and it just didn't kill him, so he just got taller.
Sorry, that was just really funny.
Stretcher.
I wasn't prepared to see 4'8" into
I
4'7"
hardly know
and then go, what?
What?
Hey, it's James. Coming at you from 20 stories high, watching the city burn. And I'm playing the level 7 Ranger Veralden Derrickson. And a fun fact today that's not about Veralden, it's about you, the viewer.
Oh,
You're gonna have a good day today.
He's cheating.
I want to veto. Does it veto
he's
vote right
cheating.
now? I'm raising my hand. Veto vote.
That's
Veto
cheating.
vote.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Samuel,
All right, what are we voting on?
we have 4/5.
Whatever. Y'all got the majority very fast.
That was the gayest shit I've ever
All
seen
right.
in my life.
It wasn't even
Well,
clever.
What
Look.
happened?
All right, so a
He
fun
tried to
fact
steal
about
the
Veralden,
fact.
for real this time, is he's just had that one rabbit foot charm in his back pocket, trying to get rid of it. But like every time he throws it away or something, it just ends up back in his pocket.
Oh, it's what is it like in any horror movie where they throw the evil
like a
witch
cursed
charm
item.
away
Yeah.
and it just comes back?
It's,
It's
like
just The
Click,
Rock
the
again.
hit Adam Sandler movie.
The what?
It's like Click, the hit Adam Sandler movie.
Yes, it is like Adam Sandler's best movie, Click.
Yeah.
The one with the
Well,
remote.
hold on here. Best movie. 51st States was pretty good.
I don't know, guys. Spanglish is up there.
I don't
I don't know. Maybe
know.
we need to have a tier list for Adam Sandler.
Poopy
movies.
Halloween.
What
On
pixels,
the
guys?
Goontreon.
On the Goontreon, you can
Watch
have a
our
tier list.
uploaded video where we'll be tier
We'll just-
listing all of Adam Sandler's
After
movies
this session, we're gonna watch every Adam Sandler movie.
At once.
and then
no.
tier them.
We're gonna record
It's gonna
ourselves.
be like a fucking like Goon Cave, but for it's just Adam Sandler movies.
Go ahead.
That was all
Okay,
I had.
good, good.
Shit,
Just
okay,
making
that fucking.
Sorry, bonus fun fact about Alos Ridden. He's going through puberty right now, and that's why my voice is.
Gotcha.
Oh, Alotion started puberty.
yeah, that's why he sounds like this.
Best part is you're gonna keep this up if I'm ever more after this.
Totally, definitely
It's gonna
not.
be 12
until
hours
my
of
allergies
puberty
are
and
gone.
only 12 hours.
Just have to keep flicking Jaden
Awesome.
in the larynx every time.
All right,
before the
guys.
show starts.
please.
Before we pull, I have a little fun fact for you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've done some research, done some digging, done some correcting.
Mm.
There's some things that obviously some things that we do wrong on GoonQuest. We do rules wrong a lot, especially me as the dungeon master. I'm going to correct some of them, not all of them, because I didn't want to go listen and correct all the rules.
I've done nothing wrong ever.
Not once. This is nothing you've done, but for the people listening, so they understand the rules that we've constantly told them incorrectly. I will go ahead and list off some of them for you. Scrolls have a casting time equal to their normal casting time as a spell. So the shield spell can be cast as a reaction, not as a full action, as we joke about constantly.
Damn.
So you can use the shield spell, even though you never cast the shield
I
spell.
think I gave it away.
I think you did. So there's that for you. After the fact, remove curse advocated by Jaden removes all curses upon a given creature. I will say that Old Blue when he removed one of Adris's curses, had specifically used a class ability from some homebrew curse cleansing subclass of cleric that totally exists. So totally
What about
exists in
when
this
we
world.
cast a spell on him?
Check out the Patreon if you're a paid member. You could see that.
Yeah, go to dndwiki.com. Everything, and there's also a fair amount.
I'm gonna go copy it from D&D Wiki and put it right on.
He was
our
actually a
Patreon.
magical girl.
What about when we casted it on Play-Doh?
It was
On
a
Play-Doh?
homebrew version of the spell.
Same homebrew version of that
Exactly.
ability
Got it,
from that
got it.
subclass. Yeah. Obviously, we know Featherfall cannot be cast on objects. That's pretty same and similar to go with invisibility. I think the importance of the use of spells in creative ways is very important as a DM. I want to always encourage that. So if you want to use your spells in creative ways, and I'm not taking this from the DMG, I'm not taking this from the player's handbook. This is 100% just, I think it's a smart play. You can use your Arcana ability to kind of manipulate how you use it. If you want to use it in a creative way, we will have the difficulty of a check to do that be based on your Arcana skill. So you can manipulate your spells in some way. Does that make Plato inherently really good at using them in creative ways? Yes, but he is a practitioner, a lot of magic. Sorry, sorcerers and warlocks and other charisma-based casters and wisdom-based
Basically
ones.
every other caster.
Yeah, basically any
because
other
there's
caster.
only one int caster.
So also one other small thing, we have been ruling Borvik's hammer constantly incorrectly every single time.
Intriguing.
And that is the use of Cavern Crusher. For clarity, I'm going to tell you exactly what it does right now. I gave Samuel a little piece of paper which tells him what it does. So, and I kind of, it got some benefits in some places. I like to think the Lunar Lens juiced it up a little bit. Obviously, it gets a +1, it's a +1 hammer with 1d4 radiant damage. Additionally, it has advantage to hit structures and constructs, is what its benefit will be here. It'll probably not apply to things made out of stone that are monsters like the Roper, but constructs are other things like iron golems and monsters like that. Additionally, when it hits things like that, they are treated as if they had vulnerability to the bludgeoning damage. So that is how his hammer works.
It also says I have 3 yes charges. And I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Just the 3 charges, so that it has an innate ability, which has always been on his sheet, that allows him to knock people prone. He has never used it, but he has always been able to.
Don't even need it. Exactly.
He can hit someone and they
Saving it.
have to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's okay, riddle me this. Can anyone recall a time where Borovik casted a spell with a meta magic?
He also now has all of his abilities and stuff on little cards that'll make it a little more helpful for him. All right.
Yep.
That being said, I've got through my little fun facts of thing to clarify for you guys.
So, anyways, I was falling.
We're going to go ahead and, yes, we're going to pull all of you guys back in from, obviously, Armenia, Texas. I know you guys snuck into the Pepsi factory, so I'm going to take you out of the Pepsi factory. There's one bottle in there. You guys are both in it. I know it. I'm taking you out. And, of course, the person that lit the Pepsi building on fire, I have to pull Chris off of the 20-story Pepsi building and bring him to the session. All right, and we'll get started from there. All right, guys. We will jump back in straight to... I could jump at the part where all of you are falling, or I could jump to the part where you guys just jumped in the water. Which would you guys prefer?
The really cool one.
All right, so in the water...
Fucker. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
I was actually going to go based on who was on each side and who spoke first.
Who would you have done if I spoke?
You guys's.
Which one?
That's a good point.
That's a good point. It just depends who was speaking.
Oh, okay.
I would then ask you to clarify. Okay. Well, I jumped to you guys before. I'm gonna lie. I lie. I did a little lie. We're gonna jump to that because that was the climactic part. We're gonna jump back. I'm just gonna cut all this for myself and leave all that other dumb shit that you guys said, and I'm gonna
Snip,
cut
snip,
this for
snip.
myself. Yep.
All right, cool.
We go over to a scene of, well, Aelosrin.
I'm so fucking done with this shit.
You are diving from a ledge down the side of a face of a mountain. You snagged onto Varaldin, and I think you dimension doored
Dimension door.
500 feet straight up.
Yes.
And with the howling wind, you can only catch every other word you guys are saying, and now you're plummeting down several hundred feet. When you guys get to about 60 feet, I think that's the range of Featherfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get to about 60 feet out, Plato uses the moment to cast Featherfall on the two of you, while at the same moment, did we actually have you roll for the wild magic?
Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
We didn't roll for what it was though. Like, what happened.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll the percentile dice for me? Because I don't actually remember, and I didn't go double check.
Yeah.
I think he wants to just roll it, but I'm gonna just give it the benefit of the doubt.
I recall him
Ooh.
passing said check, but
How about this?
Okay.
Roll it again.
I have disadvantage, right? Yeah. Oh, 9. I got a 9 on my D20.
Out of how many?
20.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, do I roll the now do I roll the 100?
Sure.
Okay.
I know you want
Base.
Wait, this is not
I
what
wasn't
do?
gonna say not to. I just
Okay.
I wanted it to be on the record.
to. Yeah, on the record that we know he probably passed, but he know he wants to roll it.
31.
I kind of wanted to see what that 88 was.
Okay, just kidding. 88 is honestly what I rolled first.
Oh,
So
okay.
whichever
this is
one.
true.
Whichever one's cooler.
I agree.
All up.
Okay. Yeah, so a
Whichever one doesn't kill me.
We're
Okay.
giving you options here,
Oh,
Dan.
thank you.
31 or 88?
Thank
Which
you
one?
for the options, guys. Yes, one of them did teleport you to a place that does not exist in my world.
Okay.
That's funny. We should do that one.
The other one creates before you, just spamming into the world like a virus, a large octical being, a large
Oh.
eye appears
Oh.
before you. See its tendrils coming off the end of it, like if someone pulled an eye out of its socket, it's got the little tendrils off of it. It is
Okay.
floating before you and just staring at you.
I really hope it's
Oh.
a friend. Is that 88 or 31?
That was 88.
It's the Eye of Cthulhu.
Right.
I'm just gonna scratch out 31. If you roll 31, you have to roll again twice.
You have to roll again.
We're just gonna
31.
yeah, fish for 31 if you want to roll twice. Okay, a large ocular being now floating around you.
Uh-huh.
But it'll roll into the initiative just fine. But that was your reaction, and we were at the top of the round, meaning because at the end of the round, Aelosrin had dove and teleported, and now it is Varaldin's turn at the top of the round. You are free falling 60 feet. You see Stormy, the elemental that has been blasting you guys about, floating out about 20 feet at the moment away from the ledge. You guys see Stormy floating about 20 feet away from the ledge from you guys. He's just been following you along the exterior of this mountain, fucking with you guys. Plato's been zapped multiple times by lightning. You guys have been pushed off multiple times. You could hear only other word he's saying. He's just like, you dicks.
That's probably a good thing.
But it is your turn, Varaldin.
Yeah, it is. And I'm how high above the ledging?
You guys are about 60 feet off the ground at the current moment and falling. I'm going to assume you're about right above Plato, just because you had fallen down and you're teleporting back up. You might have just been like, put me above Plato with your dimension door in a directional sense.
I specified specifically the 500 feet just straight up because therefore we are not progressing forward via magic.
Okay, so you guys are about 25 feet away from the end. You're just a little behind Plato, which puts you not far from the end. You can kind of control your direction slightly with Featherfall if you like use obstacles around you to move. You fall at the rate of 60. What is it? 60
60
feet
feet.
per 60 feet per round. So basically, at the end, you'll like glide to the ground. So if you can move your way in some, you can get to a safer spot.
Is it worth it?
No,
I don't know what it is.
you cannot be saved again.
It's starting to sound kind of worth it.
No.
Are you going to kick off the ledge and go after the dude? I'm confused.
I mean, if I'm falling, right, I'm going missile.
you're falling very slowly.
Well, yeah, but what if I hit into the fucking elemental guy?
You're not 100% sure he is fully corporeal because he's like
Oh, okay.
storm elemental sort of thing.
Okay, then I'll just land.
He does look like he's made of clouds.
This is true.
He looks like a Pokemon.
Yes.
He does. Yeah, he looks like a Landorus.
Thunderous.
There you go. We'll put the
I'd have to
stats for
pull
the
the
Thunderous
image
in the in the Patreon.
Who looks like a
Things I don't do is anything I say I'm putting on
Japanese
Patreon.
something.
So what are you gonna do with
I
your
will
action?
just land.
Landing's not an action. It'll happen.
Yeah, I can't really do much else.
Okay.
I'm out of objects.
Oh, you have like no item. You've thrown all your stuff away or lost it.
Sorry, to specify.
All
He
of my
looks
failed
like
attempts to save my ass.
the Japanese thunder god Raijin.
Oh, okay. Do you want to? You can like brace yourself to give yourself advantage on like a dexterity check or like a dodge action basically, but like bracing your landing.
Yeah, sure.
It's doing an action.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, Varaldin is just trying to tuck himself to the ground at this point. You probably, I don't know. Does Varaldin like heights like this?
Probably. He hangs out in trees a lot.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Trees, mountains,
Yeah,
same thing.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to go to Stormy's.
You haven't seen some fucking elf trees. Those things are big.
I have.
You
Yeah,
don't
those
go-
I
things are
lived
big.
next to Fairfield.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, you would know.
You remember?
Yeah.
I don't know, in case you forgot. So I lived in this place called Kindoria.
Well,
Some
in
crazy
case you
stuff happened in the trees
forgot.
there.
Yeah, there were people in them.
Well, in case you forgot.
This is the liberals' future. What?
You got it.
I keep doing it backwards, don't I? This is the future.
Pick up the next turn.
I wasn't sure if that was
Big-ass
intentional or
trees.
not.
No, I'm really. Did you
Okay.
show a picture of redwoods?
Yeah.
He did.
They're big. And just imagine that, but magic.
Okay, we're going to go to Stormy's turn.
This guy.
Yeah. He is going to, as he's floating by you, Plato, and you just hear, you, fucker.
Bring it, man.
He is going to conjure what looks like a baton of lightning, and he's going to come at you like an angry cop.
Oh no. We've been here before.
And he is going to hit you with this lightning baton. He's going to be right next to you now.
Wait. Oh shit. All right. This could be bad.
Flashbacks to his dad.
Yeah, for a moment, the lightning strikes and you see your dad with a large stick.
Daddy, no.
I was just thinking because his dad's like the captain of the guard or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah, of
you know,
course.
cop with a baton.
You guys only catch half of the word. You just hear Plato say him go. You see Stormy going at him with a lightning baton. You just hear him say "Daddy."
Veralden, why did he say that?
And all you catch is half of that.
Veralden.
Veralden.
Daddy? Veralden?
Okay, so he's going to make an attack roll against you. What is your armor class?
Oh, is my cloak of protection down? I forget which school of magic is disabled right now.
It was abjuration?
It is abjuration. That falls under enchantment.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then
It's like, I know
14.
how my sword back.
Then 14 armor class.
14 armor class. All right, this baton is going to hit.
No. All right.
You reach out with your newfound knowledge about using the scroll of shielding and forget you gave it away.
Yes.
All right, he is going to hit you.
Whatever. This guy probably doesn't do a lot of damage.
Like, do you just say the worst possible things for yourself?
What do you mean?
He hasn't rolled damage yet, so.
You take 12 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
all right.
We're in there. Hold on.
Are you conscious?
Yeah, I'm all. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
All right.
I was like, if you fall unconscious, we're just dead.
Yeah.
He's going to make his second attack.
Oh.
No, wait, what?
I have a
He gets
question.
2 attacks? Hold on.
What
Hold
happens
on.
if Plato falls unconscious on this precarious cliff?
I don't. Well,
Is Featherfall
if
in
he falls,
concentration?
Featherfall
Probably
is
not.
not concentration.
I was more thinking about him falling off of the cliff.
Could be very bad for Plato.
I can't save him.
All right, Jimmy, don't kill me, please.
For the viewers at home,
Yeah.
I'll wait for Jimmy to say the damage.
Plato.
Yes.
The lightning baton
Uh-huh.
comes straight down towards you.
Uh-huh. And I step away, right? Like dodge it.
It cracks into the side of the mountain.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, for the folks at
All
home, Plato
right.
has 7 health. I don't think he takes another hit.
You'd have to roll pretty bad, I guess.
I don't know if there's a roll that low.
There probably is.
I know I couldn't.
I think the lowest I can roll for that attack's got to be close to like 6 or 7 damage.
All
I
right,
don't know
so I can-
exactly, but
Potentially live here.
yeah, the odds of me rolling that low and that would be pretty big.
Okay.
So you are alive, but he's in your threatened range at the current moment.
Okay.
And that will go from his turn to your turn, and then it goes to Ayla's turn.
Okay. When does the spaghetti monster turn happen? Like right after mine? Or?
I will roll him into the initiative right now.
Hold.
He goes at the very bottom.
Okay. Sweet.
He's
Okay.
just staring at you.
All right. I've seen him before, probably in my nightmares. I'll just walk past him. I'll just go forward 15 feet to the end.
All right,
Sure.
so the
Oh wait, I'm within his range.
Stormy would get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, I'm going to use my Ring of Quickening, which for those who don't remember, including myself,
Wait, hold on. We got that from the Fallen Ruins. Are you sure you don't want to just throw that one off the mountain too?
So for the people listening, in the bag that the Rat Lord gave Plato, it was a bunch of gold and a ring. And I don't know if I even read it. We even read it to
We
the
did.
audience. We did?
Yeah,
Okay.
fairly certain.
Hopefully we did. You can go and say what it does.
yeah,
Plato.
but just for people who don't know, once per day, the ring allows the wearer to cast a level up to second level with a casting time of an action as a bonus action. So I can take an action and turn it into a bonus action. So I'm going to do that with Mage Armor. Give me a boost.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move past him.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
We have his mage armor now. You see,
Yeah.
so
I have Mage Armor, so I can take it.
I remember why that one came up because you already have Quicken Spell.
What is your armor class?
17.
I got exactly what I needed to hit you before Mage Armor. I got a 15.
Okay.
Again.
All right. I will move to safety now on the I'm now like on the I'm on flat ground. I'm not if I die, I'm not going to fall, right?
If you die, you will not fall now.
Okay. And then all right. Let's bust out some big guns here. I will cast
You can't
Why not?
unless it's a cantrip.
But I also have
Destroy.
let me pull out my other note that I forgot. Hold
He's
on.
had an ability too, Jaden.
Yes.
That just like all of you have little abilities.
Yeah.
I'm not your average
now you have to read
Saiyan.
it to the audience. Who knows?
Yeah.
I might cast an additional spell up to third level on the same turn, provided I have the action economy to do so. Since I've used a bonus action, I can cast another spell as long as it is an action.
And yeah. No
And
higher than
now
third level.
I will cast a second level, I meant to say, chromatic orb at the boy.
What damage
Okay.
type?
You know, I'm gonna give him a piece of his own medicine. I'm
No,
gonna
please
throw
don't.
some.
Please don't.
I'm gonna throw some fire at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like fire.
Fireball, activate. I
Fireball.
Chromatic orb turns into a fireball.
Of course.
yeah.
It's a ball
Does
of fire.
pretty close similar damage, just not an AoE.
I produce a fireball between my hands and I launch it out into space or into the space that we're in currently.
Mm-hmm.
And a beam comes out of it with an attack of 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Yes. For those who don't know, fireball does at second level does 4d8.
That's 4d8.
We can get past this. Unless you know
Uh,
what fireball does.
8 total so far.
Okay.
16 total. Oh damn! 16 plus 8.
Which is
we can just call him dead, I guess. 24. 24 whole damage.
Plato. Take him out.
Yes. All right. Let me make those sense. So I make it to the other side. I kind of like roll. I jump and I roll into like the snow or whatever. And I like as I'm rolling, I turn down, I spin, and I like skid across the ground or whatever. And then I put my hands together, and as they separate apart, a ball of fire, a fireball, if you will, appears. And I say, "Have a taste of your own medicine."
Now
And
he only hears half the word, so what does he hear?
taste medicine. And, and I launch the ball out, and it goes past him, and he looks behind him, and he looks back at me, and he's like, "You missed," but I only hear like,
You
"Missed." Yeah.
Missed.
And then I'm like, oh fuck. We'll let this out.
Wait, no. I just give me a roll a charisma check. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see how cool your phrase is. I'll let you.
Is it based on Arcana or
No, charisma. Any charisma based skill. Pick your favorite. Intimidation. You're trying to intimidate this dude.
Oh, sure. Intimidation. Is that with an E or an I?
Hi.
Okay. I got a 3, so plus my modifier, 3.
Oh, yeah. So what's the cool thing you say again? Just keep in mind you rolled a 3.
Time to chill out.
Throw a fireball.
Yeah.
That's a solid.
But yeah, he looks back at me and then he's like, "What?" He says, "Nani?" And then from the ball, a big laser beam blasts him from the back and just like Dragon Ball Z just like gets eviscerated. He turns into atoms
You see a bunch
There
of
you go.
dudes named Adam rain from the sky.
and fades away, and his dust particles fall to the ground
Okay.
and get blown away in the wind.
Yes, they do. Now, you mentioned one little small detail there is that you dove down to the other side and rolled into into the snow in the next
Right.
area. There is a little bit of a thing going on in that area.
Oh, okay.
So it is a little pass. You like take a little sense of your surrounding. You see a narrow pass that just goes up. You see a little boulder off to the side, slightly on the other side, but this is like a howling tunnel. You could feel gales of wind pushing down from this.
Oh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, or you will just be pushed
Onto the-
off of the side of
Oh.
the mountain.
A strength saving
Got
throw.
good strength.
It won't
This
actually
was
push
the
you all the
dex
way.
path.
If you fail again, yeah. I know a big deception. Well, the first part was.
That's great.
Hiya. Yes. I got 19 total.
All right, you plant your strong legs and muscle-bound legs into the ground. Your quads flex and you hold your position. All right, if you stay in this though, it can push you again.
Okay.
For this round, you're good though.
Okay.
You see there's a little by the ledge. There's a little area you could hang out without the wind pushing you, but you're in it right now.
Okay.
All right, we will jump over to Aelazrin.
Pointing to the giant eyeball.
You don't see a giant eyeball.
Oh, that makes everything simpler. I'll just land.
Okay, Aelazrin, you land. You're 25 feet away. You see a large laser shoot from the sky, destroy Stormy. He turns to atoms in the sky.
Yeah, it ruins my whole cool plan I was gonna do, but that's whatever. So cool. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I land.
Yeah, you are still on the dangers of this bridge. Nonetheless, you can move safely across with half movement.
I'll do that after I land.
Okay. Into the round. You move across safely. Rowden, you have to take it 5 feet at a time when you land.
Yep.
But you guys slowly push to the ledge and we can break initiative there.
Cool.
Plato, you pull yourself back a little bit to get out of the wind, but you guys see before you a wind tunnel that basically goes up at an incline. Think about one of those races when like people start running down it and they start tumbling down it. It's like one of those hills. In this narrow path, it is essentially like a gale of wind going through. There is a boulder on the other side of the path, like on the other side from you guys, but you'd have to walk through the gale to get there. And it looks like a pretty address-sized pushing boulder.
Oh man.
Other than that, it is like strong winds pushing down on you, like pushes you off balance.
So we got to go up these winds to get to the.
To get to at the top, it looks like there is like a turnway from there.
Okay. Well, shit. Let me see what I can.
From there, we'll jump over to the other three. Adris, Borovic, and Lasser. After committing what appears to be some form of small war crime.
It's not in a war.
Fuck that thing.
They try to kill. It's self-defense. It's fine. You can't feel pain.
Lasser's only words. Fuck that thing.
You see it whimpering in the water as you guys have dove in to swim past it. So, as you guys dive into these waters, it gets very uncomfortable. Claustrophobia starts to kick in very quickly as you're swimming downward and then like going in a narrow path. You don't know how far you need to swim. You don't see any places like reach up and get air at any moment. It's very uncomfortable.
Do I still have like my little like light rock?
You do still have the light rock.
Okay, cool. I'll use that as a little like so I can still see.
Yeah, you guys are going along this path, and a little information for everyone at home and the other players. When Adris dove into these waters, a little voice came into his head, And it's going to stay between me and Adris for now. I just want.
Well, thanks for bringing it up.
I'm bringing it up so that you guys know that when you dive into the water, Borvik, you see that Adris like starts to react really weirdly when he's in there for a little bit, but then he calms down after some time. Just a little strange. It looks like he wasn't being himself for a second.
Borvik goes through the motions of showing him how to swim because he obviously just couldn't swim when he jumped into the water.
Adris feels a little insulted by Borvik trying to show him how to swim. Like he doesn't verbalize it. It's just very okay.
You are underwater, so
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's very genuine. It's not like derogatory. It's just like very like we all forget how to swim sometimes. It's like this.
Adris constantly going with butterfly stroke is not working here. As you guys are traveling through here, there's one kicker about these extremely cold waters that you are swimming through. Now, you guys can see a rather easy to follow, narrow path. It leads pretty easily straight ahead. However, you start to lose your breath as you're going. Like a couple minutes go by, and you're starting to realize, like, oh, we could run out of breath before we get to the end of this.
sure hope not.
Now, do you have any techniques you guys might be practicing to try to help with this?
Absorbing the oxygen from the water.
You got gills?
Okay, wait. This is all stone, right?
It is all stone.
Okay. Adris wouldn't be able to do anything about that. Like, he's not going to be able to punch into the rock to make, like, an air hole or anything.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if Adris has it, like, other than just, I don't know, hold your breath lol. I think that's the only thing Adris can really do here is hold your breath, swim faster.
Yeah.
He might tap on Borvik and gesture to Cavern Crusher and then point at, like, the ceiling or something.
We hope there's an air pocket. Otherwise, we'll just have dusty water.
Fair point. Very fair point.
The whole thing
All right.
collapses on you.
You know what? Screw it. Adris is just going to try and manifest more air in his lungs.
Okay, give me a wisdom check.
He can just make his
I
wounds
believe
close.
I believe
Just a
you.
wisdom
Give
check?
me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving
Lovely.
throw.
I'm good at these.
This is you guys can give me whatever
I
idea
am
you
gonna
want.
cast haste on all of us.
That's a really good
Oh.
idea. Does that have a verbal component to
No. Well, fuck, I wasn't even thinking about that. More so, I want you to read through Haste, Borvik.
it? I know why.
Well, I got 15 on my wisdom save.
Okay. You.
That's a good point.
What does
Now
the end
you
of
have-
haste do?
Hold on. Now you have meta magics, right? What are your meta magics?
I'm not gonna lie. When you talk to me like I'm a child, it does something for me.
I mean,
Would you rather me not, or
No. Keep going.
I'm not trying to be condescending.
You know, just like
Yeah.
how we all forget how to swim sometimes, you know?
exactly.
All right. He knows what he'll let's let him cook. He can do it.
Let him cook,
Let's
let
let
him
him put it together.
Hey, I know he can do it. I guess I just don't want to tell him. I want him to understand why, or what he needs to do.
Meta magic. I've got seeking spell and twin spell.
Okay. So, which of those meta magics can interact with the spell haste?
Let me read it again.
It's okay. He's doing that. Lasser's plan for increasing her swimming duration.
Mhm.
She's been practicing inhaling lots of air to prep for her breath attack whenever she's finally capable of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So before she jumps in, she'll just do that, right? She'll inhale as much air as she can in her giant dragon lungs.
Okay. Okay, and just try to increase her overall. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that's going to only be an 11 because she doesn't have great stats. It's like because she doesn't have an 18 con like me.
She uncontrollably just like she inhaled air before she went in and probably just started releasing it. Maybe initially thinking like, okay, maybe I could just heat up the water and it'll just boil.
Boil my ally.
Boil away. Adris, it gets really warm by you every once in a while, and you think Borvik peed?
I mean, probably honestly for the best, given the waters are really cold.
That's also fair. Yeah, it probably helped a little
Or a
bit.
type of therm-
So if
thermo.
even unintentionally, it helps.
Okay.
I'm just assuming Borvik's got some really strange plan that's apparently working.
All right, Borvik, what'd you put together?
Okay, so I can hit 2 people with haste
If you use,
if I use my twin spell.
yes,
Mhm.
But there's 3 of us.
which is the issue.
But I do have 2 spell slots available, so I could cast it.
But haste
But-
is concentration.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
Yes.
I am really fast.
Where does it? Oh, is it not on the cards?
No. Let me see the card. See that? See right there.
Oh, I see. Got it. The C for concentration.
Yes.
I spelled
Also
it with
on
a
your
K this
character
whole
sheet,
time.
on your character sheet under your spell list, it
Yes.
also has a C for concentration.
Got it.
It also, I think, has a U on there. Does it? On the character sheet?
On the character sheet?
For underwater use.
No. I see it.
Not on the character sheet. It's just the C.
Okay. Well, spells that do have a U mean that whenever you cast them at a higher level, they gain additional effects.
Oh, okay, cool.
Does that apply to haste? Does that do it
No,
too?
it doesn't
Oh.
have a U. He said so. It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But I specify.
So you
'cause,
can
know.
target 2 people.
Gotcha.
Now, here's the kicker I want to add in for you. Now, I know it's really cool. You can hasten it up and everything. But does using haste have a verbal component to it?
Is that going to be a V in components?
Yes.
Yes.
It means you
No.
would open your mouth to cast the spell.
Is it just the sound, or does
Yeah,
it need, air?
You need the verbal part.
Gotcha. It does have a verbal component.
Now, if you had the meta magic subtle spell, you could ignore the verbal
You
component.
could say, fuck you, Jimmy. I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh, that's great. I'll
But-
just go back in time then.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's like, but you're a sorcerer, so you only have 2,
Yeah.
and you can't change them until you level.
Okay, so Samuel, I will give you an offer. This is a deal or no deal game, obviously. I will let you do this. I will let you do this factor, and you can give a big benefit to Lysaire by giving her haste. But you will make it more difficult for you.
So I was gonna ask.
Not more difficult, but a little less difficult. Than using haste is going to help you a lot, but it's going to help Lysaire a lot more. I mean, at the cost of the spell slot, of course.
Yeah.
So you're running out of breath faster. Basically, you need to get there faster.
How are swim speeds calculated?
So in this case, the whole thing in itself is gonna be based more on a time thing. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys, it's gonna be based on a DC check here at the end. That is going to. You guys are trying to affect it in any way possible right now.
Mhm.
If you guys had swim speeds, that would. Which I don't think a lot of creatures do innately have swim speeds, so we're not gonna deal with that. If we were playing a boat campaign, maybe.
Could I also perhaps use Step of the Wind here to try just get to the end faster?
Yeah, I'll let you affect the DC with that.
One key point gone.
Step of the current.
All right.
I can dash his mouse action.
I will. Let's go ahead and play a little funky game now. You cast haste.
I cast haste.
Now,
Using
Lysaire,
twin spell.
and you open your mouth and start doing the incantation of the spell. Which I don't know what your words are, but it's like stone fast, stone good, stone go fast.
Don't go fast. Stone.
As you cast the spell, Lysaire gets an insane movement speed bonus of. She just feels like she just took a bunch of crack. I guess in the dragon world, it just feels like she did a bunch of dragon crack.
Sure.
And for Borvik, I mean, you haven't done. I don't think you've done BDE before, but that's how it feels.
Okay.
Or this is how you think Plato feels when he does BDE. And you guys just start zooming past Adris, who isn't. Adris, you're traveling a lot faster than you'd expect, surprisingly, for using Step of the Wind. You are keeping up with them relatively well, but you see their hastened bodies just like zooming through like freaking mermaids in this water.
Realistically, he's still faster than us.
Can I grab onto him as I go
Yeah,
by?
realistically. You grab onto him and like pull him like
All right, okay.
Like I'm a little slower, but he's a little faster. It all balances out.
yeah, and you're like some weird underwater submarine.
We're like some like weird
We're
like
all in
daisy chain.
underwater submarine.
like everyone pulling the other person along.
Yeah. All of you go ahead and make me Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Pass.
Oh, thank God. 21.
All right. You could have done literally nothing and you would have been fine.
That's a 5.
All right.
Well,
19?
On the bright side, she did do
19.
that.
All right. Now, there's a little stickler on this one. Now, you reduced your DC by 5 with your manifesting air.
Mhm.
It was originally a DC 15 address.
The step of the wind help at all?
That was with the step of the wind. yeah.
Okay.
Now, Lysair beat the DC by more than enough. Lysair just zooms past you guys and gets to the destination. You don't have to
Okay.
worry about it. Borvik, you're carrying along you guys are pulling each other. You snag onto a little rock and you lose him, and you see he like is rebalancing himself, and you see him start to follow behind you. And then you turn back and keep going a little bit, and you make it there because you passed the check well enough. You get there, no issues. Let me start by saying you got a level of exhaustion finally.
Oh, shit.
Join the club.
Rough.
But
You're also dead. So it doesn't matter.
Who's your new character?
you get, well, you notice something. You see your two companions. They head up, and you see just off in the distance where the shoreline roughly is. But you see a loose rock, and lift it up slightly. There's another little tunnel. You don't know exactly where it leads. And you might be able to push yourself a little bit to see where it goes if you'd like.
I'm already drowning.
Dude,
You're not drowning fully yet. This is mostly the cold water.
I'm about to drown. I think.
What's your constitution?
12.
Yeah, you're struggling.
Yeah, no, I just gotta get out.
Okay. You push past it.
Yeah.
All right, and get to the other shore. And you guys all pull yourselves out of the water.
Okay.
On the other side of the water, as you guys get out, you guys see a very old looking rope ladder. And it just goes up. It's a spacious room, about 60 feet wide. You guys are basically taking like a very dynamic path up this mountain, whereas the other group clearly took a very long winding path up.
Sarah's just growling at the ladder.
She looks like she'd be able to use her wings in this room if she flew in a circle.
Oh, okay. So I thought there was just like a hole that the ladder was down.
No, you guys could see sunlight coming out from the top, and it's just a full ladder climb.
Edris is going to just light a torch to try and warm himself up and dry his clothes off.
All right, you light the torch up, start drying your guys' stuff off, getting a
Lysair
decent break in.
just tackles Adris to lay on him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is actually quite nice.
She also weighs 625 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I think the warmth is balancing out my ribs being crushed right now.
You just embrace it later.
Yeah.
It's like having a big dog,
Yeah,
except a horse-sized dog.
She is just a big dog. She's still only medium.
Do you know any 600-pound dogs?
Look, she's dense.
a little-
What can I say? I'm sure there's one.
There's got to be at least one.
It's a large, very warm border on top of me. Wonderful.
Anyways, once she thinks that you're warm enough,
That's right enough. Also, Borvik.
Yo.
And
Hey?
there's something I need to tell you guys about when the group gets back together.
You need to tell us when
need
the
to tell
group
the
gets
group.
back together,
I need to
or
tell
you
the
need to
group
tell us
something.
now about what happens when we get back together.
I need to tell the group something. I'm letting you guys know that I need to tell us.
So, we need to remind you to tell the group something later?
I mean, listen, Borvik, I forget to have 2 sets of clothes on me that I just never wear. You
Is
might
that-
need to remind me.
That's what you need to tell the group?
No. I have something I need to tell the group. You might need to remind me. It's important.
Well, if there's anyone here who can remember to remind you to tell the group later,
Okay,
I'm
you
your
know what?
man.
You know what?
Aelosrin tells
All right.
Lysair?
Lysair tells Aelosrin. I was about to say Aelosrin tells Roland, and I was like, that's not right. That's some weird fucking interconnectivity there.
Welcome to my multiverse.
Multiverse
No.
of madness.
Lysair tells Aelosrin that Adris has something to tell him when they reconvene.
we...
Okay, wait, we're going to jump over to the other group real quick. And Lacer tells you that Adris has something to tell you guys when you guys reconvene.
Aelusren's just like, okay. Because this was like, as he lands, he just gets that, and it's like, good to know.
Good to know. All right, we jump back to the scene now.
So we are to remind the group about you,
Okay, let's climb this ladder.
but only when you tell us something.
All right, okay. So, dungeon master person,
Mhm.
Yes.
how sturdy does this rope ladder look?
About as sturdy as one looks in a middle school gym class.
Oh,
Okay.
they wouldn't put those
How
children
well
in
funded
danger.
is this middle school?
It's an inner city middle school.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh.
Is this you? Are you like inspecting it?
I'm looking to see if it's like, okay, do we need to do anything special before trying to climb this so we don't tear it?
Lacer's got this. She'll go up to the lowest rung of the rope ladder,
Mhm.
bite onto it, and just kind of pull to test its its strength.
Because we're about to see if it can hold 600 pounds.
Yeah, but I guess if it's not going to hold Lacer, then oh wait, how high up is this?
It goes up about 100 feet.
Oh, okay, all right. We're gonna
Okay,
need
she's
a
not
snake
climbing it,
eater
she's
this
just
shit.
pulling it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
she pulls it a little bit, and nothing. It doesn't give way.
Well, Borvik starts
and then
climbing.
she just kind of looks at you, Adris, like, good enough.
All right, fair enough. Is there anything else that looks concerning in this room?
The walls themselves look to be rather icy in general, but nothing stand out other than that.
Okay.
With that, she'll take off and begin her ascent.
Okay, just like do this weird flight around, just because she needs
she's
to.
happy to have the space.
just
yeah.
enough space. It's like a
Helix.
reverse of like those little coin things where you send the coin down and for a donation and it spins. It's just going inward up. And that doesn't make sense.
And I'm shocked I haven't seen any love or any really Caltechans at the order, given that they could just fly up some of this stuff. But also, winds and everything. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Lacer just remembering the plenty of dead Caltechans outside.
Well, like when you're inside the mountain, not when there's gale force winds.
Yeah, you start climbing the ladder.
I guess if it looks good enough to Lacer.
Borvik's been climbing the ladder.
All right, I'll start climbing the ladder then. Well, I'll wait
Until Borvik's up there?
just to be safe.
Hey, Borvik.
Yo, what's up? I mean,
You hear some little whispers coming from down where Adris is at when you're climbing up.
historically, I do great with whispers. All right. What
Just
are they
like
saying?
it's like the
Are they talking about my butt?
yeah, they're talking about your breath. Like, oh my god, look at that juicy thing.
Climb a little like volunteer.
What is? What
And
are
then
you
just
doing?
you start hearing
Borvik?
like they call.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Because I have to speak louder in the mic when I whisper, but
You know what? If it works for him.
But yeah, I'm just.
oh, you don't hear them.
No, I'm just looking at Borvik.
I'm like sashaying my hips, like climbing up this ladder, like I'm
Yeah.
flaunting it.
It's like, all right, if it works.
Oh, yeah.
You get like
alright.
3/4 the way up, and then they're just like, "Come to us, come to us."
I'm trying.
Other way.
Well, I already like a good ways up.
Okay, bye. And then you make it to the top.
Huh?
Then you make it to the top.
I'll start climbing the ladder then.
Who's down there with you?
No one.
Were you whispering?
No. Why were
Okay,
you
never
climbing like
mind.
that?
No reason. No reason.
Okay.
Lacer's up at the top. Right when she gets to the top, she has to stop flying because there's winds up here too.
Damn winds.
As you guys get settled up at the top, and Adris, you follow subtly behind, and then get up, and you guys can see you're at essentially one of the lower peaks of the mountain. You see there's a narrow path before you, is a little wooden rope bridge just before you, and then you guys see it looks like it reconvenes with another path.
I'm assuming we just take this rope bridge across and get onto the path that the other team is on.
If I cross first, are you gonna whisper at me again?
All right, fine. I can cross first if you'd rather.
Do you-
Lacer already.
Do you want me to whisper at you?
No one was
Lysair crossing.
whispering at anyone.
All right,
There were
have
some
her
whispers.
have her roll a acrobatics check.
That was a 3.
Okay, so
Not
Lysair, the good thing for you is Lysair makes it across just fine. And then you guys see the next step, like you see you take one step and then just the whole thing collapses in on itself.
Oh my God.
Oh. How far across is this?
Sarah just turns around like, what the fuck, guys? Why would you do that?
How far across is this chasm?
It looks to be about 75 feet across.
Child's play.
You look down, it looks like it only goes down about 400 feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just so happen to have 75 feet of hemp rope. This is perfect.
And I have a grappling hook.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, they
How
do.
far across does does Cloud Claw go?
30?
The rope's 30 feet long, I think. Yeah.
30-foot rope with a grappling hook on the end.
You can actually hold it in place.
Yeah, that's the
Spatially.
main spice of that.
Oh, that's right. They're working again. Yes, we can do that.
How strong are the winds in here right now?
You kind of stand up straight and, you know, you could see over the ledge. It looks like if something were to go in the air at all, really, it looks like it would just get picked up and swooped away.
And they're going towards us. I'm assuming.
It's a crosswind.
Off the mountain.
It's going basically, if you guys were crossing the bridge that Lysair just walked across,
in the direction of Lysair.
it is going horizontal to the
Forward.
direction.
How wide is this sideways?
Think of yourself at the peak of a mountain, right?
Oh, okay. So we're just okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought we were still technically inside. All right.
No, you're at the top of a little small summit, and
Okay.
this bridge crosses to a main chunk of the mountain, and then there's just a large thoroughfare of unfortunate winds.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how we're gonna get across this one. I did see another path in the water that we can maybe try looking at, but that might also just get us to drown.
Maybe that's what the whispers wanted.
Then we shouldn't listen to the whispers, should we?
I've only listened to the whispers one time, and it didn't go great.
Yeah, we did lose a bunch of dwarfins.
But we found them again.
But it wasn't good.
It wasn't great.
I mean, that was. You
But
got,
maybe these whispers weren't the same whispers, though, so they could be good whispers this time.
listen, do you want to get tricked by David Bowie from the Labyrinth again?
No.
Exactly. So, bad whispers in your head, bad.
But these
Genuine
whispers
speaking.
gave up a lot easier than the first whispers did.
Well, then they're weak whispers.
Would weak whispers be good whispers, or still bad whispers, just not as good as
The bad
other
whispers,
bad
they're
whispers?
just.
How
Okay.
how loud is it on the?
You can't hear what they're saying from the other
I
side.
mean, we're like right next to each
Well,
other.
You can
Lysair-
talk to him.
Lysair's just going to roar
Oh, okay.
to like hurry the fuck up.
Okay, well, we're trying to figure out a way across, but there's 75 feet of nothing.
We're gonna cross scene over to Aelazren. You hear Lysair roar.
Oh, goody, it's Lysair.
Also, all of you start to hear like a small rumbling.
Like an avalanche or like a.
Like all of them out there, or all of us?
All of you kind of feel the rumbling.
That's not good.
Like an avalanche or like a.
Lysair needs to make
Oh.
a strength saving throw or a
God.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay, we'll make a dex one. 19.
A 19. Just a gargantuan pile of like ice and snow chunk give way from the mountain down onto Lysair. She's going to take a small amount of damage, which is 5 damage. And
I'm assuming cold damage.
you see a lot of it. It is not cold damage. It's going to be just bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
But you see you guys watch as it all falls on top of Lysair. Like a lot of it keeps falling down, and then it slowly starts to melt around her. But you could see like a huge rock basically bludgeoned into her. She is basically standing on the other side to roughly where you guys need to go. She just wasn't knocked off, but it looks like Lysair learned very quickly that she is a good roar.
Okay.
I have a quick question about shielding hex.
Yeah.
What's the range?
I don't know. Oh, I guess We'll probably assume the range is probably like 60 feet.
Okay. It's like, Lysera on the other side of the world. I cast a spell.
Why don't you
feel tougher?
Why don't you write 60 feet so we don't forget it?
All right, so
What?
I'm down for underwater whisper paths if you are.
well, okay.
That sounds exciting.
Sorry, just sees Lysera get covered.
Whisper paths sounded pretty good right now, aren't they?
Like, we'll yell across to yell she's all right, but I don't want to do that. I want to cause another avalanche.
You guys only catch half the roar.
So, 75 feet across. Wind going sideways, so we can't throw anything across.
It would
Feels
be the most insane quarterback throw of your life to throw something across. You could risk losing whatever it is.
I risk losing all 75 feet of my hemp rope.
And Cloud Claw.
I looked
And
at
Cloud
the
Claw.
17th level feature.
Actually, wait a minute. Do you have any pythons?
Do I have any what?
Pythons. Things to nail something into the ground.
Oh, I have a hammer.
Or do you have like something to like a nail or a metal stick?
Oh, I've got a pickaxe.
Uh,
So one time.
maybe okay. My thought is we secure it on our end with a python. But then that would no. I feel like that's just too risky because I would have to somehow throw it all 75 feet of the rope across. Then Lysera would have to grab it, so we can
She doesn't even have
Indiana
hands.
Jones, from the Bible apparently, because that's the only way I would have heard of him. Crawl across. I don't even. We would have to crawl across the rope. It's gonna be harder than a rope bridge. You see the difficulty here.
Sure.
So unless you have any other ideas, I think we have to risk the muddy waters.
So I'm going to reiterate what I opened this conversation with, which is I'm down for the scary whisper underwater paths if you are.
Don't think we have any other option.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is there any way you could jump across it with like the pole thing?
Play-Doh
you
in my
just
head that
fucking
is
did it?
75 feet going across very strong winds sideways. That's just me jumping off the mountain.
Wait, how far can you jump?
I don't even think I can. Definitely not 75 feet across.
With
No.
the pole vault.
What
I
about
go
the
with pole
pole?
vault.
Vault of stick.
I doubt it.
What if you key point something?
That is the pole vault.
What if you do with 2 key points?
What if I choose this moment to embrace my dragon heritage and sprout wings and carry us across?
Now that's either level 14 Draconic Sorcerer or level 17 Sorcerer with True Polymorph.
Or you just cast fly, I guess.
There might be Draconic Transmutation or something in there. I forget what that spell's called.
Borvik,
It's not
it's
an
not
option.
happening.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I like flex really hard.
I was right. 7th level Draconic Transformation.
You strain one of your muscles.
So I'm getting the impression that getting across this chasm is not happening.
It looks like you would have to have the biggest stroke of luck or the biggest, like, the craziest idea that works. But you
All right.
you are lacking a lot of resources.
Can we see Lysera at all? Do we know if she's alive?
You see the snow is melted around her slightly. She is
She pops
she is
out of the
sitting
snow.
there. Yeah,
She's
she is
sitting all proud of herself. Like, look at my roar.
like I didn't
causing
fall off the
avalanches.
side of the mountain.
She fell off the side?
No, like
Oh.
she's like I didn't fall off the side.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Madam Dragon, we'll meet you on the other side.
He means they're gonna die.
We're going the long way around.
Question mark roar?
Swan dive back over the edge.
All right.
Well,
I gave it a very like rare chance that it would cause anything, but like I was like, all right, like what are the odds I roll a 20? And then I rolled a 20 for her roar, and I was like, this is very thematic though, that she causes an avalanche. It doesn't happen again though.
I do have a
Thank
giant
God.
snake tooth also, but it's probably
Well,
less
there you go. Why didn't we know this earlier?
Well, but we still can't throw it across. That's
Right.
just not happening
Right.
in our lifetime.
Well,
Well, the Funny Waters time.
as soon as they go down the ladder, Lysera's going to continue on the path, just try and find Alos, right?
Wait, I have a plan. Okay,
Yes,
So-
Ghost Play-Doh.
so you use the claw to tie yourself to the rope,
You have the rope. You jump as far as you can. You throw the rope into the side of the mountain, and then you're tied to the rope so it lands, and then you're on the rope and you climb up and you climb across.
Or I fall off the mountain, or I hang myself.
Okay, there are pros and cons, but
Why are you holding like using your neck to hold?
yeah,
the
don't hold it. Don't hold it by your
Not
neck.
like
more
literally
fun
hang
that way.
myself, but I just
You didn't
suspend
have to
myself
just shoot down his plane like
off
that.
the rope and slam into the side of the mountain. I'm not.
More like the neck is the
It's not to
strongest
follow the
muscle.
plan, to follow the situation.
Realistically, the tension forces would keep you there, but you know, it's
You think Al just knows about tension? The only tension force he knows is a muscle tension as he's
Look,
lifting weights.
This is a pretty easy encounter. What you got to do is you got to put a sword down on the ground. You equip and drop the sword at the same time, giving you a step forward without proccing the check. And you just keep doing that.
So you just Looney Tunes across.
Actually, there's a bug in the game where if you turn right at the wall, you kind of spam across to the other side.
Oh, there's actually another path
Just no clip.
that we can go through.
You guys turn back and go down the
if you
rope
half
ladder.
hop, you build up the acceleration without actually having any velocity.
Listen, have you heard about parallel universes, all right?
Sorry guys. Oh, reeling it back. Reeling it back in.
On the way down the ladder, I'm like, I'm coming back, voices. They sound excited.
I don't hear any voices.
Oh, well, can you talk to my friend? He's feeling lonely.
No. I thought we were done talking.
We know you. Well, they say you know you. Is that a friend of yours?
Wait, is it the same? Does Adris recognize the voice?
It is not
It's
the
not the
same
same
whispers.
It's thankfully not the same voice.
Is it? Thankfully.
Yes, it is.
All right. When they're going back that way, we'll jump back over to your guys' dilemma at the boulder.
Y'all
Yes.
can skip forward through
Phenomenal.
this part of the podcast. Yikes.
Lysaris is currently looking for Ayla's Rin, following back down the other side of the path, and you guys are down at the base of this. There's a large stone boulder, and there's a wind tunnel, basically. How would you like to proceed from here?
Where's the large stone boulder in relation to the wind tunnel?
So if it is a narrow straight, you guys are on the right-hand side, the boulder is on the left-hand side, and you need to go,
Okay, so the boulder's on
forward.
the other end of the wind tunnel.
yes.
Got it in one.
Wait, what are we supposed to do with the boulder?
Throw it.
Probably use it to block the wind tunnel
Wait, if we're on the other side, then why do we need to block it?
because we need to get to the other side where the boulder is.
You
Wait,
need to go,
I'm so
all right,
confused.
the boulder's on the left.
Right.
You're on the right. You need to
Uh-huh.
go straight.
Okay.
So hypothetically, one person could get over,
And the wind's blowing down.
block
Uh-huh.
it with the boulder, and then everyone else can pass without issue.
If you stood behind the boulder, you wouldn't feel any effects of wind.
I'm gonna need some fucking pictures. I have no idea what the
Okay,
fuck's
look,
going on.
look, I got this right. Here's the wind
Okay.
tunnel, right? It's this straight line.
Right.
This is where we are. Here's the
Uh-huh.
boulder. One person will use this. Let's say you get
Yeah.
across. You can now move the boulder,
And then it rolls
blocking
down
the
and
wind.
crushes y'all.
No, it blocks. It's a flat plane. It blocks the wind,
Oh.
so now everyone else can go safely.
This is the boulder?
That's
The bold.
I misunderstood it completely.
That's not blocking shit. What the fuck?
that blocks the
Fighting
wind
a
from there.
young girl.
Okay,
from that,
so
like,
the
lane?
boulder is down on the other end of the wind tunnel
We
where
can
we
push
are.
it.
Oh, so we can walk down there safely and then go around.
Got it. So we can use.
You're trying to get here.
I get it. So we can use the
Oh.
boulder to block the wind, but that requires us
We have to push the boulder
You
up.
have to push the boulder.
Does that stick man have an
Oh.
erection?
Yes. Unfortunately, one of the people there right now has an erection.
Wait,
We just
wait.
don't know which one.
Hold on, guys. What's harder, rolling a boulder with wind or walking through the wind without the boulder? Because the wind's pushing on the
Would
boulder,
you like
right?
the realistic answer or the Jimmy answer?
Hey, I put something here. You guys can figure it out.
Okay.
As a man who's currently taking physics too, and is
The real question is, did Jimmy consider
no,
this?
that's
when
what I said.
doing
Do you want
this?
the real answer or the Jimmy answer? 'Cause
They might be the same.
probably
He might have had to educate himself on this.
The real answer is will always be easier to just walk across.
All right. What
Okay.
are you guys going to do?
I'm going to try and just walk through the wind.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
All right.
Illustration's acknowledging that cloud
Hi-ya.
claw would be fucking useful right
Plus
now.
2 is
Now what?
18.
That cloud claw would be great over here right now.
A 16?
18 total.
18 total. Plato, it's very simple. You make it up to the top of this just fine.
All
Must
right.
be nice.
Just walk.
Guys, just walk up. Is it like noticeably like? Can I gauge how hard it might be for my companions?
If they're weak weenies, like your dad would call them, those quote unquote pussies could be
Right.
pushed off.
All right, just don't be a pussy. Just walk up.
Hey, Lustrin doesn't know what a pussy is. He'll just walk up.
That's fair. Strength saving throw.
self-burn.
Strength saving throw.
How's a 3?
You see Aelosrin just starts walking up, and then you see Aelosrin just gust away.
Oh my god.
You see he is launched off the edge. Aelosrin
From a cannon.
Wait, off the edge?
towards the edge.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my bad. Aelosrin, you are basically at the edge of it. Right now you can't walk back to the safety of where they're at. You can make a strength saving throw from here to either get yourself back to the ledge where Varalden's at, or return to your position. But if you fail this check, you will do the little slippy do.
I'll go back to where Varalden is.
All right, the check's easier to get back.
What's the saving throw again?
It is a strength saving throw.
How's a 3?
You guys see Aelosrin just slip
You just
off the
keep
side.
falling back.
All
You see
right,
Aelosrin
anyways.
slip down. You are falling.
One teleport
Wait.
later.
Oh my god.
You teleport back up to Varalden at the starting point.
It's just like, all right, hey boys.
Okay.
Varalden, you
Varalden, you want to give it a try?
Varalden does not have teleports, notably.
I also don't have movement.
Oh yeah, you were exhausted at 3, right?
Yeah.
3.
Wait, 3, does that affect skill checks?
It's
or
saving throws.
throws?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, are you at 3 or?
I know I had the movement reduced.
Which is 2.
Oh, that might have been
Yeah,
the 2.
Okay, so I'm just at 2.
Yeah,
Just-
so it's just
okay.
skill checks
Okay.
and movement.
So I am going to go prone to reduce the wind exposure
Oh.
and fucking army crawl through this
That
shit.
will give you advantage on this.
Genius.
I also have disadvantage, so that evens out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's better than nothing.
Do you have 3 levels of exhaustion or 2?
2.
You don't have disadvantage on this.
Isn't the first
Save.
level
On
disadvantage?
skill checks, this is a saving throw.
Oh shit!
I had to account for the levels of exhaustion you guys would be getting for some
We
of these checks.
appreciate it. We actually do need it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is that 20?
A nat 20. Your army crawl gets you up to the top.
Nice.
Somehow faster than they just walk.
Somehow faster than Plato.
Yeah.
Tactically, like you go under the snow.
Sorry,
All right.
I just appear behind Plato.
I'll just follow in Varalden's lead.
You can give
know.
yourself advantage in this case.
Same path.
It's similar to the rules when you guys were climbing. If you fail a certain amount of checks, it'll lead to exhaustion.
It doesn't matter if it fails this one. I kept coming back.
I really hope we don't need the boulder later and we have to go back.
So, guys, this is the part where you get the boulder and it's a counterweight. For
Yeah, I need to put it in the hole and then it opens a door or whatever.
All right.
We
so,
forgot the key item.
So it's
Yeah.
what saving throw? Strength?
This is a strength saving throw.
Weird for a dexterity path.
I got a
The
17.
initial parts of those.
17.
You guys just did a dexterity path and just rope bridge gone. I'm sorry, 17?
Yes.
You make it up to the top of this wind tunnel.
Let's
without
go.
it. You guys then see, as you guys get up to the top, there appears to be a just past this area, and I guess Plato, you would have seen this too. There appears to be a point in which you're supposed to throw a heavy object onto a ledge, and it should counteract a little thing that lifts you guys up, like a boulder would need to go there.
Yeah, okay.
But you could see Lacer's just standing on it right now,
Oh,
and just
thank God.
lowering it down.
Let's go. All right, we
Yes.
we actually just used cheat codes.
I was gonna say I'm waiting for us to get to the end and be like the thunder thing is in that room.
You need a boulder to
No, we need a key that was given to Adris as a child. He left it at the house.
Gotta go back down.
Like
the
it was
mountain.
some mundane ass fucking item.
It's my membership card.
You need your
Which I
membership.
have
a
on me.
You
live,
have to
laugh,
swipe your
love
membership
sign.
card.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking the clutch, the clutch Lacer.
She went across first. Oh my
you
god.
need the Dream Debauchery Dragon sign to get into the final room. All right.
Do we need the Chocobo charm?
You need the Chocobo charm. All right. You
But
guys
they-
make
we
it to the
just
top,
lost.
and now we'll jump back up. You guys are able to get to the last segment of the mountain.
Lacer,
Hey,
is
Lacer.
everybody else dead? Where's everybody else?
Yeah, Lacer can now fill in people as she sees.
Aelostern hugs Lacer. Aelostern lets them know that they went down the thing to try another path because the bridge broke. because Adris stepped on it.
Does she say anything about Adris wanting? Oh, because Adris stepped on.
That's what happened. He steps on it, it
That's
breaks.
fair. Does she say anything about or Adris wanting to tell people about something too?
All right, not yet,
Okay,
because
okay.
Adris isn't here.
Fair.
Oh, Aylis knows too, right?
Yeah, Aylis
Okay.
knows. It's just you and Veralden that don't know that Adris wants to talk to you about something.
But it's okay, because like telling them doesn't change anything.
Cut to our
It was
convo
specific-
climbing down the ladder. Is there a specific time when you want me to remind you to tell the group?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
It's the only way I'm going to remember is if we keep
Just-
talking about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The whispers start like driving you crazy. Like, when do you want to tell me?
I'm worried about it.
You know what? Just, I'll remember on my time.
Do you want to tell me now so in case I forget to remind you, at least one person already knows?
That's fine.
I won't take offense to that. All right.
All right.
I just want to get to the other side of the mountain.
You guys dive back into the water and go back a short ways. You find the rock that you were at. Luckily, you're not swimming nearly as long as you were the other direction, or this would be awful. This is a very short way from the end, so you guys get to this stone and you pull it out of the way because it's the water, and you can lift stuff underwater just fine most of the time. And you go into an even narrower water tunnel. You are having to like adjust your bodies as you are moving through here. Go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I'm really good at these.
Bully
I
for
say
you.
before I fail.
If I can do it, you can do it, Borovic.
19.
Wow.
I got.
See?
Oh, you got better than me.
Thank you.
I got a 17.
All right. You guys avoid the exhaustion of traveling this path.
Nice.
Mainly getting stuck and starting to freak out.
I'm already at 2.
I want to get to 2.
Yeah, one of the fun facts that Plato actually has is he is
I was-
claustrophobic.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would not do. I would
wouldn't
be
do well
sucked.
here.
Just you describing the fake scenario made me a little claustrophobic.
You guys see a surface of the water and come up for air for the first sign. Yeah, you get a good grasp in and pull yourself up to a shoreline. It is dark. Your little light of your rock you've picked up, it is eaten away slightly by the area around you. There's small cracks of shale that are crunching beneath your feet as you get up onto the shoreline. It smells pretty bad in this area you're in. You're looking forward. It's a small little stone shoreline. It smells like fresh, like if the air in here was molding.
Yeah.
The whispers themselves, you can hear them even underwater as you're coming to this point, but once you surface, it all went silent.
Good sign.
No, it's not.
Oh, right. I was confused.
You guys hear as it's oddly quiet in here. You can
Oh,
hear like
no.
each other breathing.
I have a horrible idea of what might be here.
How big is the room?
You can't see the end of the room yet.
Okay.
It looks like a small little open air. I guess a faint way to describe it would be from, I think, the 6th Harry Potter movie when Dumbledore and Harry are like in that large water cavern and they have the light and it's just you
Okay.
can't see the edge of the walls. It's like it's opening up to as big as that.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another rock.
Longer
I'm
than
going to
60
throw
feet.
my light rock all the way as far as I can to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Like, get brief illumination.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
once I've done that, I'm going to light up my current rock so I can actually see where I am.
Yeah. You guys, you throw the rock to the other side of the room, and you can see of puddles in this shale rock that you're walking upon. The rock, you throw it, it bounces a couple times, and you see it lands before. You can't tell exactly what the depiction of it. It looks like some long forgotten shrine of some sort. There looks to be a figurehead of it of bone and of basically robed in bone, and you see a skull at the face, but then you see like multiple other faces out of bone upon it, and your light, even so, the cantrip of it just flickers out as it gets to the end. You guys feel like you hear like the resonance of like an off-key note in the air that just kind of like breaks the silence for you. It's all very uncomforting.
Very,
Somewhat. Huh?
Very.
You hear the whispers again. They approach. Approach.
Are they talking
Come,
to us or about us?
Yes, come.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
The seer seeks answers you want.
I think we just want to get to the other side of the mountain.
It can be seen. Come.
Are you going to hurt us?
No. No.
Or do anything funky to us?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
That was a really bad question.
Yes.
Yeah.
It made me want to lie to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm your friend. They've led us this far.
I don't think they've. I mean, I found the passage before I heard the whispers.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I don't think the whispers led us here. I think I did. I
Cool.
guess.
I can only see like 60 feet in.
Yeah. I can't see.
Much.
Much at all.
I can see where the light is. That's all.
I'll describe it to you.
Are you guys gonna walk forward?
Well,
I can create a bonfire.
how much light is that?
That I don't. It doesn't describe light. It just describes the realm of the
5-foot
fire.
cube of fire.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a 5-foot cube
Well,
of fire
mine's
creates a bit of light, but I don't
20
know.
foot bright, 20 foot dim.
Such as the new
That's
ones.
probably about what the
Indeed.
bonfire does.
Okay.
But you can just pop it up anywhere.
Yeah, I'll just pop it up in a different area than its
Alright.
light, so we can see more of the room.
Yeah, you guys start casting light spells into the room.
Yeah.
You see sconces
bonfire.
on the walls actually just light up for you too.
Oh, well, that was
with
very cool.
green flames.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
you don't
there's-
like green?
Green flames are very ominous. It's not a natural red flame or orange flame.
Yeah, you see the newspapers burning away in them.
He didn't mean to call you unnatural. It was
Not the Sigma Chi newsletters.
There's a bunch of Sigma Chi newsletters, and you're missing all of them now. All the editions.
Oh, it's limited edition. No.
It's all your fears. It's burning away the limited edition Sigma Chi newsletters.
All right. You know what?
So is there a path forward now that the room's lit up?
Not that you like directly see.
All right, then Borvik's just gonna start exploring the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll say.
Are you going to
with
do it at the
Borvik.
back of the room, or are you going to move towards the entity that's called to you?
Back of the room is where we came from, right? That's
Yeah.
just the water.
We're right next to the back of the room, so we can explore there first, then move along the room.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why you're the strategist.
I think that's more Varaldan's territory, but
Well, Varalda's not here.
and you if you're heisting. This isn't. Is this a heist?
Unless we want to steal something? No.
Well, all right.
But you say the word, I'll start stealing
Alright.
things.
Let's just look around.
I pick
the
up a
back.
rock and put it in my pocket.
Okay. Let's look around the back and then move slowly.
Hey,
Towards
cost has
the
been
end of the
taken.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, start at the back, work our way forward.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go ahead and roll these investigation checks.
We're good at those.
What is investigation based on?
Intelligence.
Strength?
Intelligence.
Strength.
All right,
perception?
Plato.
Oh, that's a 15.
18, 17.
You guys, starting from the back of the room, you guys, it's a pretty solid looking. There's not anything that stands out. You're not noticing any like false walls or anything. But then you notice one, the both of you. It's not where you want it to be though.
Where is it?
Yeah, there's the large shrine that you guys see. It's built into that.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's just go towards that as much as I am apprehensive to this entire thing.
I will say, you guys do find some bones.
I mean, I feel like those kind of. I mean, these bones on the shrine, you know?
Are they cool bones?
Yeah, it's pretty cool bones. Looks
Like-
like human bones.
Human bones? Not dwarf bones.
No, there's some dwarf bones.
Oh,
Has
fuck.
anything special happened to the bones? Like, are they like rotted or like magically?
Are there bite marks in the bones?
Some of them you touch and they even just turn to dust.
Okay.
They're very old bones.
That means no one was here recently. Means something, probably.
Sure.
All right. I guess we'll just cautiously move towards the edge of the room where the false wall is. Right?
Yes.
Cool.
The voice as you approach. You seek passage. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
What more might one seek?
Passage.
Someone who's hiding.
Going to the end of the room.
Borvik's still in riddle mode. The place you're supposed to be, but you got lost.
I don't think this is a riddle.
It's not.
Oh,
In a former time, they called me the Seer,
The Seer.
back when I was worshipped. Now it has changed.
What do they call you now?
I've been forgotten.
So they don't call you anything.
No,
what would you like to be called?
the Seer.
All right, Seer.
Alright then, Seer.
We'll call you the Seer.
Well, you're not forgotten now.
Yes, and even this, the strength returns.
Okay, listen, we don't want any trouble. Slogan the passage.
I offer no trouble to you.
That's nice.
Do you offer trouble to anyone?
Not that I remember.
Oh, okay, alright, that sounds good, sounds good.
A win is a win.
Yeah.
Something's been taken
What's been taken?
from me.
Put the rock back.
It's been returned. I was worshipped once. People came. They sought knowledge. I am an all-knowing being.
We definitely value knowledge, the two of us especially.
In some way,
We
yes.
can use all the knowledge we can get, let
Yeah.
me tell you.
Yeah, but that's a fair point.
What knowledge do you seek?
How to get to the other side of the mountain?
What would you pay for this knowledge?
I don't. Money.
About Tree Fitty.
Yeah, about Tree Fitty. I mean, I don't. Listen, I'm not a knowledge man. I don't know like the exchange rates for things.
Knowledge for knowledge.
Is there any knowledge you seek?
Yes, plenty of what you know I seek.
Can you give an example?
You roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Borvik, you could do so too.
10.
22.
Wow.
Okay. You kind of pick up at what this entity, the Seer, it's kind of giving you an option. It will offer you options. Clearly, the option as how to get out of where you're at and get to the other side of the mountain. The cost you can deduce it is referring to is actually like knowledge you have, in the manner of something you are skilled at.
Oh, so it's like taking one of our skills.
It could take one of your skills or proficiencies.
Like we wouldn't be proficient at it anymore?
It would take it away.
That doesn't seem...
In exchange, obviously, for the knowledge of going across, but it has offered you whatever knowledge you seek.
Well then, when you give us the knowledge, will you forget the way out?
Yes.
Interesting. So the next person to come through asking for a way out, you wouldn't know what to tell them.
I can also see the way out and deduce how to get out again.
So you'd have to re-figure out how to escape.
Yes.
Interesting.
Wait a minute. What if I just? Is it alright if I come closer and
Yes.
touch the false wall?
Of course.
Alright. I'm gonna try doing a little more investigating onto this false wall.
Yeah.
Just, hey, Borvik, you want to help me out here? Well, you did better than me. Alright, so we do need this knowledge after all.
You do need this knowledge. This door is really good. It's a good door.
Yes, good rock.
Okay. Is there other answers you seek than just knowledge beyond the door?
Not right now.
Other non-knowledge answers that we seek.
No, I think it's other knowledge answers we see.
Other knowledge answers we seek that still have a cost, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
As everything does.
Well, I don't really know enough to go spending knowledge on on answers on questions.
Do you know how to use short swords?
Is this what you wish to give up?
I mean, yeah, I think we had like a brief weapons course, the Order. A lot of people really enjoyed it. And so I guess I could give you my knowledge on short swords.
Okay. A payment. And dwarf. Is there any other knowledge the two of you seek?
Not that comes to mind.
Of course. Then it shall begin.
Is this process painful in any way?
It's
Would you
begun.
like to seek that knowledge?
Okay.
Would you like to seek that?
You know what? I think I'll just find out.
You see Adris's eyes light up, Borovic, and he stands there, stunned for a moment. Adris, you you remember back to the time you took this course, learning about a short sword.
Mhm.
You, Tanner, a bunch of your friends had a great time. Going through the class and getting to learn how to use short swords. You guys preferred using your fists, but at the same time, you at least enjoyed the respect that people got from practicing with these weapons.
There were some weird members of the Order who like exclusively used weapons, like kind of Kenseis or whatever they were called.
Yeah, the Kensei monks.
I really thought you were about to say weeaboos for a second.
Weeaboo monks.
I think that's another term for them.
And you remember actually doing really good in a lot of these classes, and to the point where you looked at different ways at which you can incorporate using a short sword into some of your fighting styles, or even getting to use them just casually. Like, you would substitute using a short sword as a cooking knife sometimes. It probably even helped you learn how to cook in some ways.
Oh, that's a problem, yeah.
Some of your knife strokes, but you see it all starts to get a little blurry for you, and even some of the memories attached to them of like the joy you had with those friends and the time you had at the Order in that manner, it all starts to go blurry, fade to a white, and then it just hurts in your head to even think about it, and you can't even remember those moments you spent using the item at all, or you can't remember using the short sword to cut up some food for just practicing with it even before getting actual knives, and you can't remember winning a tournament using it.
Mm-hmm.
It all dissipates, and you're left in a really weird state of confusion as you hit the white light fades from your eyes and you can interact again. The cost has been paid. All right.
So do I get knowledge on how to get to the other side of the mountain now?
Of course. Take this stairway. It shall lead you to where you wish to go.
All right, cool.
You guys, the doorway opens, and you guys look inside, and it's just a black void.
Light?
You put your hand in it, goes away.
Oh, this is advanced darkness.
This is that dark.
Yeah, that dark.
Do you wish to know of the dark?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I
think we'll figure it
yeah,
out.
thank you. But yeah,
Leave a gold coin on the altar. Thank you.
A blessing has been given to the seer.
Cheers.
I hope my knowledge serves you well.
And you guys step into the black void. And then just out of an abysmally black portal before your guys' eyes, in the side of the mountain where it goes up, you guys see Borovic and Adris just walk out of this inky darkness and just like stand at the edge of the side of the mountain. And they're now right next to you guys.
Hey, Adris.
What
I
the-
heard you wanted to tell us something?
Yes.
We just finished the water puzzle.
Oh, Adris, you wanted to tell the group
yes,
something
it did. Okay.
about when we were together, and you were going to say something, and I'm
Yes.
reminding you to say the thing that you needed to tell the group now. Because the group is here.
What? I'm sorry, I'm just kind of distracted. Voralden, what is that?
What is what?
That thing. The metal thing.
Your short sword.
What?
I'm pointing to it.
Why did you need to tell the group that?
That's a weird thing
Yeah,
to tell everyone.
That's not the thing. It just came up.
What?
He had
the
a
thing
hard
that you are
time.
holding. What is that?
In the underwater whisper
Sword?
tunnels.
It's not. I mean, the swords are long. They're like longer.
Swords are long.
Yeah, that's not.
Are you having do you spell toast?
Yeah, this is a really weird
Okay,
thing to tell
okay.
everyone.
That's okay.
What is this shorter
please
bear?
Actually, on the note of swords, funnily enough,
Please scratch out sword proficiency from your character
will
sheet.
do.
Borvik, did you cast that teleportation spell? What is that?
We went to this.
It goes away.
We talked to this seer guy. It was knowledge for knowledge thing.
That
we figured
was
out how
the
to get
dark
here.
dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
just
Doc Doc.
casually tell you they offer like any knowledge.
Did you ask for like where the rest of the hearts are?
We gotta give something up in return.
Where is this guy?
I was thinking of that this entire time. Just like,
Really?
you know, what are some questions I could ask Jimmy? No rules barred.
I will tell you, this was a no rules bar question asking.
Where was this guy?
Back on the other side of the mountain.
What? I turned.
Did you guys like,
I fall to the snow. No, no.
so, did you guys think to like ask about like our futures? Do we stop?
I didn't think
figured
that
out-
was
we
an option.
figured out how to get out.
Yeah, we figured out how to get out. That was the main thing we wanted to know.
Interesting.
Hear me out. You ask it a question, give up something, right?
Give up some knowledge.
Then you write down the answer, and then you ask it another question. You give up the knowledge of the previous answer. And then
No.
you
This
just
was very abusable system.
I feel like in that.
No, it only took
Yeah.
proficiencies from you guys,
No.
which is good if you have a lot to give away.
Yeah, but I don't.
I give him my proficiency in common.
Speak Dwarvish for the rest of the campaign, or Elvish, or whatever. You know.
Ishlavashva.
Just a lot of blush.
Baklava fla.
Falafel.
Falafel.
All right. So yes, the thing. Okay. So on the note of swords, do you guys remember that cursed sword?
Yeah. Wait, you guys have a cursed sword?
Yeah. Long story short, there was this gnome named
That sounds
Garfield
cool.
who had a cursed sword, and I've been holding it.
Can I see it?
I no. I mean, I can. I'll hold it up real quick and then put it back.
It's in a little.
Wait, what does it look like?
It's in a little leather bound. You wrapped it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't really see exactly what it looks like. It's wrapped up in cloth.
Well, that was the lamest showcase ever.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, like drawing it might activate some curse or something. I mean, apparently Garfield's gonna go to hell and become a lawyer. So
That's what you needed to tell
I
the
do
group.
believe that was unrelated, but
was that just
that was more to do with the cold.
whatever? It's a cursed sword.
Well, what's the curse?
I think I don't know. I think you have to like
So-
die in
so
battle.
it's
or
a cursed sword.
something.
I can't look at it, and we don't know what the curse is.
Listen,
Why was this so urgent to tell the group?
because it started talking to me.
And
Oh,
why the
really?
fuck didn't you ask about the heart? You dumb motherfucker.
I will
It should have
say,
been me.
of the two worst
Of
people to be trapped
the
in
two
the
worst
question.
people to go into the room of infinite knowledge.
Plato, we can just climb the tower again.
Listen,
I don't want to.
I mean, if you want, you can go there. You can go back.
Figure out how to find the dark dark. The dark dark takes you
Are
right
you,
there.
if we climb it a second time, we can use magic freely, because like we're not trying to get to the top.
Figure out how to find the dark.
Well, like,
Dark will
You
get you
fuck,
there.
I don't. What the fuck are you talking? Fucking idiots.
Anyways,
are you really surprised?
what's the curse?
Anyways,
say?
okay, so
It's like right through there as long as there's a dark portal.
hang on
Dark
a second.
is not a magical illiterate term.
Well, we're not magically literate.
You see, Novelle flies out and she's like,
Actually.
"Honey, dark is a term canonical. Thank you."
Honestly, Plato, the dark's clearly what they came out of.
The dark is actually not even what they came out of. They came out of some other weird. I don't know why the fuck they're calling it a dark, but it is actually the dark is when you go really low beneath underground. You go to the dark because trademark reasons say we can't have the underdark and we can't have the deep dark, so we get the dark.
Okay.
So basically, apparently, while I was holding the sword, like bonded to me
Oh, that's
or
rough.
something. Yeah.
He's only been holding it for for over a month.
Yeah, for over.
Yeah, but it was bonded to Garfield, and we were all like, "Well, it can't unbond from Garfield." So
It was called the Ousted or something. Basically, it was like, hey, I'll give you knowledge on how to climb the mountain if you. I don't even remember exactly. What it
isn't
was
that what
offering
you
me
just
in return.
talked to?
What? No,
Oh,
no, different thing.
a lot of things need to have knowledge on
It's
this.
just seems remarkably similar to what we just experienced.
But yeah, it was basically like a you help me, I help you thing, and me not trusting cursed swords was like, no,
Fuck that.
yeah, exactly. You know, and look at what happened to Garfield. So,
No, I've never met this man.
well, to
He
the
can't
rest,
walk anymore.
Actually,
Yeah.
you have met Garfield.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
You did when you first came to the town. You had gone out to where, or he was inside the house, and you
Oh.
ended up talking to him, and he tried to get you let him go, and you said, "No, you're a bad guy."
Got it. See, I don't remember Garfield.
and so
Well, he's a funny orange guy.
yeah, basically, I don't trust the cursed sword. It talked to me, and I think now we're at a point where we're kind of just going back to not talking to each other.
Let's say, as far as mysterious voices that talk
So
to
it's
me,
complicated.
I'm at a
No.
50% success
The
rate.
only reason
What's the curse?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't want to know.
But it could be a good curse.
Yeah, like
That-
what if the curse is I get stronger dragon
Listen.
powers? What if Lysair gets to be a bigger dragon? Like those are pretty cool curses.
The entire point of me having the sword was that I would be the last one to abuse some form of cursed magical artifact.
What if the curse is you get all of these hearts we're looking for?
Okay, what if the curse is you shrivel
What if-
up and
what
die?
if we just get rid of the curse?
That seems exaggeration.
That's a very long-term option.
What if
that
the curse
I don't
is
think
you
any of
can't
us know
remove
to
a
do right
curse?
now.
Bro, we could do it right now.
Yeah, I had a
Plato,
little thing called we'll cut this out.
Novell, Novell clarifies for you guys. Aelosren, you're a little young to understand. A lot of items that have curses associated with them, removing curse, the actual spell, doesn't actually remove a curse from an item. It sounds like the craziest thing. Removing a curse helps the afflicted person, not the
Yeah.
artifact in itself. Usually there's stipulations that
I mean, it is
are how you take care of
literally
the curse.
possessed by some otherworldly being.
Well, that's implying that that's the
And
curse.
then she winks at Borvik.
Or maybe the otherworldly being curses people. That's why it's cursed, because it curses people.
Damn.
Borvik, my spine needs to be loosened. Can you help me out?
I've missed you, Novella.
But yeah, I just figured I shall let you guys know that.
Well, if
Her
you
name's
ever, if you
Novell,
ever wanna
but
find
Novell's
out
close
what the
enough.
curse is.
You can call me whatever you want,
Yeah.
Borvik.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to finding out what the curse is. That'd be
Is finding out what the curse is involving talking with the sword.
maybe.
Then no.
Well, I don't know. Does it, Plato? Could you find out what the curse is without talking to it?
I mean,
Hmm.
maybe I.
Let me try talking to it.
Do you,
Do you have identify or any spell to identify
Yeah,
items?
I'm not mentally prepared to
That's fine.
cast
We can do it.
identify, but I can do it later for you.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sarah just wants to lay down and sleep.
Yeah. But I was given the sword so that I won't talk to it, which means no one should talk to it. End of story. Let's
All right
move forward.
then.
Plato, you, towards the tail end of this conversation, you start to feel really bad.
Yeah, there's probably a couple of reasons for that. What kind of
Yeah.
what kind of bad are we talking here?
On top of the fact that there was a chance at like some hidden knowledge that
Yeah.
you could have ascertained, and then not getting to talk to
Yeah,
a cursed sword.
there's a lot of rough things going on right now.
You notice just on your arm there's this weird rash.
Oh, that could be bad.
I mean, the less we deal with magical otherworldly entities we do not understand, the better. And also the less risk of us, entering in some...
Plato, I'm going to
Contract
hand you
insurance.
this dice.
Okay.
This represents a sickness.
Oh.
You have contracted a rat disease.
Oh.
Which wasn't known to you because you have always carried the lantern of the Rat Lord. But you lost the lantern of the Rat Lord, which
Oh.
then you now can contract the disease. It had protected you up until now,
No way.
but now it is gone. So
All right.
I handed a dice with 6 sides on it, or a 6-sided dice. Each one has a skull on it.
they
It's at
all
one
are
skull.
skulls.
If that dice gets to 6 skulls, it's bad.
Okay.
Do
You
we
turn to a
also
rat.
have the rat disease?
You do not have the rat disease.
Oh,
You
thank
did not
God.
go through as many rats. He was with thousands of rats. You guys probably dealt with hundreds.
Maybe it removes the disease if I shoot you with my rat flare gun.
Wait,
Non-canonical.
I'm not sure.
Where did we get that?
So I roll
don't
this. So I'm gonna roll this right now,
Nope,
and
it's just on a 1 right now.
It's on a 1.
It's on a 1.
you'll let me know when it ticks up.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it ticks up. You
Rat
don't know
health.
anything about what's going on right now with it.
And this was in relation to the rash.
To the rash you've just
Okay.
seen.
Probably just.
So
This is the kind of stuff you would medicine check.
mountain climbing.
Yes. Where do we go from here?
But yeah, it's pretty simple from here, you guys.
Aelostrin looks at you like, shouldn't you know?
I was asking. That was out of character.
Oh, okay.
You look to you guys all turn slightly and look at the side of the mountain. It just goes up from here on out. It's very simple. It's just you see pythons. It's good sign. It's only 1,000 feet up.
More
Only 1,000.
pythons.
Well, okay, it's actually well maintained this time apparently.
Yeah, this is the end.
We did it!
Start
All right, guys.
climbing.
Well, not yet, but we basically did it. Let's climb.
Yeah, it only goes 1,000 feet up. Very simple.
Jesus Christ, that's so high.
I mean, it's a mountain.
Hours later.
Here's where the exhaustion starts to kick in, guys.
Good lord.
Starts. Just looks at everyone's character sheets.
Something. We just long rest real quick.
Haha.
You remove 1.
Also die to the
Do you guys have tents?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I could make
No.
my
Why not?
magical fortress though.
Yeah.
You never had one in your inventory.
Like, what about the tents? At
Weirdly enough, they're not included in
I looked at your
explorer's
character
kits.
sheets.
what's the ones in the bag of holding? I have tents there.
They did have tents once upon a time.
Yeah.
I never got sent the bag of holding tents.
I thought I sent you the bag of holding.
Regardless, they did have tents once upon a time. I know
Yeah.
Ithquant specifically didn't have a tent because it was against his culture.
Have a tent.
Yeah, because you got to be roughing it. You know.
Yeah, we had 2-person tents.
Oh, did I not see that list?
It was the last photo I sent you.
Aelostrin forgot to grab a tent because Aelostrin forgets that tents.
Okay, how are you carrying your 2-person tent so I know?
Okay,
I
all
didn't
right.
include any of that stuff on character sheets.
So,
Are they just in the holding bag?
No, the bag of holding.
Because
is
you had to
dead.
make space for a lot of
Oh.
rations when you traveled.
Yes, I did.
So if you happen to leave them behind because you needed room for rations, that's fine.
Hmm.
Or if you gave them to someone else.
I can be holding. Tent.
Can you hold the tents?
I can hold a tent.
A tent. Can Lacer hold a tent?
Sarah can hold a lot of things.
Lacer can hold the tents.
Which reminds me,
So, 2-person tents.
where did we land on the Lasser's health and dying?
What do you mean?
Okay, so it's just she dies if.
If she gets to 0.
Okay.
What's her health now?
That's 15.
Out of?
A lot doesn't matter. If she gets to 0, she's dead.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna rest up, guys?
Can
We
we?
were advised not to.
It will be very difficult to get a long rest in the evening without potentially suffering. You might get the long rest, but you might also still suffer a level of exhaustion.
Mhm.
From like the environment and stuff.
Yes.
Am I allowed to cast my tower that we used at the beginning?
Is he?
I'm not saying it couldn't cause an avalanche.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's true. I am
You
kind
are
of.
summoning a giant tower.
I'm doing
on
heavy
top of a mountain.
construction.
Yes.
On the side
The
of a
verbal
mountain.
components are all just.
Do we get to
Oh.
the ethics part of following the rules?
You know what? Dude, we don't need a rest. We got
We
this,
can just
guys.
keep going.
We got
Yeah,
this.
I
Let's just
mean-
go. Let's just do it.
It's only 1,000 feet.
Only.
We've got the power of knowledge on our side.
We've already gone this far.
Yeah, Plato, you got the power of knowledge.
Yeah, I got plenty. I mean, fuck. That's okay. We'll find them the hard way. I couldn't get through the crawl
The
space
two
anyways.
literally worst people to be in that room were me and Porfic.
I honestly was constantly trying to be like anything with
Yeah,
what I was
anything
saying. I was really
else?
drawing it out.
Adris is the last person to work with something like that. I only did it because we could get the way out.
So, you guys begin your last hike up the mountain. Now, this is where your exhaustion truly kind of becomes a challenge for you. if it hasn't already. So,
No, it's been a piece of cake so far.
Yeah.
how many layers of exhaustion do you guys have? Levels? Two.
Two.
I'm
Two.
only at 1.
Two. Okay. well, yeah. This is very simple. I need you guys to pass a couple checks. And this is just the climb up. You're going to be all like hugging the wall. There's enough handholds for even Lacer to like put her body in between two spots. You guys just got to pass very simple checks for me. I need you to pass a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Easy.
Sneezy.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
When you guys get the
You said
number,
A con save
yes.
for everyone.
Plato's got a 19.
13.
Whoa.
8.
Alistair has a 9. Lacer has a 5.
Wow.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
All right. So who got higher than a 15?
Me.
All right, Plato.
Okay.
You're doing fine.
All right.
Everyone else, I need you to make a DC 18 athletics check.
16.
10.
Oh no.
Paying for that single 20 I
Oh,
rolled.
I also have disadvantage.
Sorry, yeah, that reminds me.
Oh no.
Okay, still 10. Actually, no, worse. Oh,
Sorry, hold
8.
on. I have
My disadvantage roll was in 19
Ugh,
and 24.
I still fail.
Did everybody fail?
Yeah, I failed.
No.
I get a level of exhaustion.
You all get a level of exhaustion.
Good lord.
I'd like to note I rolled a 1.
I'm sorry.
Okay, is there an opportunity where I can notice people struggling?
After this point, from here.
Okay.
Now is a chance. Anyone that passed the check, you can do something to try to assist the others.
Okay.
But you were the only one that has passed
like
here.
in this check here?
From this point on,
Okay.
the next check, you can help them. But what are you
Okay.
doing?
Okay.
Everyone is trying. Plato, like,
Yeah.
it gets drilled into your head. Like, you hear your dad yelling at you right
Uh-huh.
now, like, freaking, you can survive out in the wild. You're, like, danger
Yeah.
climbing up this. And you can see Adris struggling. It hits at an elevation where it's not going 90, it's going, like, past 90.
Oh.
So it's going at an acute angle up the side of the
Uh-huh.
mountain. You're, like, you just got your arms, and you're pulling yourself
Yeah.
up with your legs dangling.
Okay.
Everyone's having to do that, too.
There you go.
What are you going to do to try to help?
Well, shit. Can't do much. What I can't. Okay. Who has like the highest exhaustion?
Lacer's at 3.
I am also at 3.
Okay. I could cast enlarge on one of y'all, so that
Don't need it.
you're. So it'd make you give advantage on strength checks. And if
I
that's
would
what-
allow that for the con saving throws, too, with the enlarge.
Okay.
Just for the
Okay.
round. Because it's not going to last. It doesn't last longer than a minute, does it?
I'm not sure. I think it might last like 10 minutes or something, or maybe a minute.
I think it lasts a minute.
I think a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
In this climb, it would last for this round. So
Okay. Sure. I'll give it to I feel like if I enlarge Lacer, she'll just collapse the mountain. So I'm
You can
gonna-
reduce Lacer.
it would give her disadvantage on strength
Oh.
checks. So I'll enlarge Veralden.
Novelle just stays in your backpack because she doesn't want to fly away.
Yeah. Good call.
All right, Veralden, you get big. Dick
Big.
first.
Yeah. Dick first, of course.
Which gives you advantage on these checks, which probably cancels out all the disadvantages you have.
All right.
All right. So Plato, you spend the time to turn around, enlarge Veralden to help him out. He is sweating. It's cold, but sweating. There's icicles falling off people. Guys, very simple check I need you to make. I need you to pass a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
This is it only gets easier, right? You see the end. End's in sight.
Oh, no, 4.
Damn, I rolled another nat 20, but I have disadvantage, so it's a 15.
Wait, you don't have disadvantage. It's canceled out from.
I got that 20 then.
Nice.
I did roll them in order.
I rolled a 1, so 4 total.
Plato, that is a fail.
That is
Alistair got an
bad.
11. Lacer got a 5.
All right. Did anyone not beat a 13?
Did anyone beat a 13?
Sorry, did anyone beat a 13?
Yes.
Okay, Borvik, Ralden, you guys golden this round. The enlarge helped so much.
I got
Plato
a
casting
fucking-
a spell off the side of a mountain kind of took some wind out.
Yeah,
of
that took a little exertion.
Borvik, you find a patch that's not actually ice; it's stone now, and you feel You
At
feel
home.
good with it.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is grueling.
Set up shop right here.
Address. This is the fuck part of the mountain.
I was not paying attention to how exhausted I was.
Now, guys, you get an option.
Okay.
You're not just subject to an athletics check.
okay.
Athletics, acrobatics.
Oh.
Or if you can hit me with a skill that you think you can convince it of. I'm going to be a lot more stricter with this one.
Okay.
But if you could,
Flex is already my best here.
so if there's
Fine.
any other skills, you would try.
All right. Intelligence. Now hear me out. Me,
That's it.
whenever we were doing our training, I'm sure we were doing a bunch of incline stepping and a bunch of training with Address.
Mhm.
Plato paid super close attention to the technique involved in the movements, how to balance yourself, how to distance between your steps. He knows exactly the perfect technique for climbing the mountain.
I do like that.
Like,
Also, I mean,
They say pathing is a very important part of rock
He-
climbing.
He may not know, he might not be like in good shape, but like he's moving as efficiently as he physically possibly can.
All right, I'll allow you to use your intelligence.
Okay.
I mean, also, if you've ever been in an intense workout, it's a mind game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will allow you to use your intelligence.
Okay.
check.
It's all
Cool, cool,
in the
cool.
mind.
Is there anything I could do?
If you're gonna try to convince the wall to let you be closer to it.
You ready? I would like to gaslight myself
Oh.
into thinking I'm not tired. But there's a deception.
Oh shit!
There it
okay,
is.
I do. I'll let you use your deception. I love that. It's hilarious.
Yes.
What are you telling yourself though?
It's like, bro, you're not tired.
you could do.
This mountain can't beat you. You know, you're the guy.
You're supposed to be a hero.
Yeah, it's literally. It's like
Actually,
you-
just the mindset.
You're literally the folk hero back. Or like you're the folk hero that like you can't be stopped. You know, I'd be different.
He's only the folk here because he's the last one surviving, by the way.
No, we're not talking about that.
They're like people of his hometown talk of him. It's just him.
Can you still be a folk hero if all the people who talked about you were dead?
Well, I mean, he's still alive.
It is my destiny to get up this mountain. So I'm
I accept.
yeah.
I accept it.
Hear
Okay.
me out. Can I perhaps use Flurry of Blows or Step of the Wind to give me a surge of energy to, like, for a brief moment, somewhat do something about my exhaustion?
I will. If you spin the key point,
Yes.
I will allow you to roll without the disadvantages for the round.
You're your own folk hero. I believe the term for that is delusion.
All right, now this is just for the skill check to determine if you get the exhaustion. So
Okay.
Yes.
now you guys can roll. Man, you guys are swimming good over here.
This is a
That-
skill
oh, no,
check,
that-
right?
that-
So we have
I have
disadvantage, right?
disadvantage.
You have the natural. If you guys are making the check, it's still with
This is
disadvantage.
the
You have the good
second one
modifier.
I've rolled.
19, incredible.
Okay. Gotta
This
roll
is the
decent
second
again.
10 because I rolled a
one
3 again.
that I rolled.
10 and you got a 3.
I rolled a 3,
Good
so I got a
God.
10.
Okay, 12 total.
Okay.
Lacer, on the other hand, who's just doing it the athletics way.
The number you guys were looking for to pass here was a 12. So
Okay.
if
Well,
you pass,
No.
you're good.
No, I
So-
don't.
So we all go up again?
You go up. Plato, I don't think you go up this time.
Okay.
Okay, now it's the end.
What happens
We're at end
at
times.
4 exhaustion again?
4 is your max health is halved.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
'Cause she-
No issues.
she's nowhere near it.
And
Now
now it's the
she's
last
closer
round,
to her
guys. You
max
can
health.
see the end.
All right.
You
All right.
see the end.
Come on, guys. We got it.
Third level is just disadvantage on attack rolls.
And saving throws.
Okay.
Third level is disadvantage on saving throws.
Yes.
Bro,
Okay.
I'm taking a fucking vacation once we get to the top.
I need you guys to simply.
We still gotta fight the Thunder guy.
Oh, wait,
at the
hold on.
top.
Before you roll, the two of you, Veralden and Borvik,
Yeah.
would you like to try to help out your checks or other people's checks in some way?
I don't really think I can.
This is your only opportunity to try to affect modifiers before the first one's rolled.
What is it they're rolling?
Con
Athletics?
saves, right?
Oh,
It's
con
con saves and then a skill check if you fail. The skill checks are really hitting people if they fail. It's the con check. If you pass, it's good.
I don't know how I would help with the con check.
It's one of those situations where you could be creative with an
I'm
idea.
trying. I'm
Bro.
trying.
Give me the cloud claw.
Give me Cloud Claw. That's a good point. Cloud Claw can help. That could be simple help that would give an advantage.
Just gonna tie Alos into my waist with Cloud Claw.
Okay. I'll let you give him advantage on his checks.
You give it to Lucer.
You
She's going to go to 5.
I've already carried Lacer up this
Although-
mountain. I can't do it again.
If Lacer fails,
Fair enough.
Cloud Claw would break because it would be holding more than the weight it can.
Right.
Fair enough.
Oh, man.
Hey, Lucer will take it. If Lucer fails, she can't move anymore.
I think the idea is if she fails at
no.
that point, she gets to the end and then she's stuck. You have to drag her.
Oh my god.
So in conclusion, we're dragging Lucer.
And we have to
You're
fight.
dragging the dragon.
No, we're not.
No, I don't have any.
I cannot fight if I only roll 2s and 3s.
Yeah, all you
I'm
have
not
is a
rolling
resource pack for your the
My last two
things you
reflex
do.
checks have been a 1.
Oh my
My
god.
last 4 checks have
Oh
been
my god.
2s and 3s.
I've like in the last 2 rolls, I did 20, 1, 1, 20.
All right, guys, what's the goal? What's the
It's
go? Anything,
fun.
Browden?
I ain't got shit.
Okay. All right.
Like I've got poison.
If I poison them, they can get up the
Poison the mountain.
If you poison Lucer, it will make Aeolus so mad.
What you need to do is you need to jump and then punch the mountain to move it 10 feet down.
Good point. Good point.
To punch myself to move myself 5 feet up.
Good
All right,
point. Good
This is your
point.
guys' final gambit.
All right, here we go.
Checks aren't as hard now. This is the end. You see the
have
end. You've got
advantage.
the.
Let's do this.
That is
Oh, that's so cool.
13.
I still have advantage.
Bro, the clutch.
No, not anymore.
This is the Constitution.
Right.
Yes, you're just looking
Huh.
for a 13 now.
All right. We got a modified 20 from Plato.
I got a 21 on Aelosrin and a 17 on Lacer.
Ooh.
All right,
I rolled a 15, 16 on that disadvantage.
nice.
13.
That is just enough.
Nice.
13.
13
Nice.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
for Alden.
Yep.
I need you. I need you to make, and this last one's just going to be an athletics check.
Athletics, baby.
This is where the conditioning from Adris comes in.
Listen, use your training. Remember your heritage.
All right. Because of this address, which
As a
die am I
librarian?
using?
Cthulhu die.
That's
Yeah.
a 7.
That's probably good enough.
You take a level of exhaustion.
Damn.
Are you at 4 now, too?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's half maximum health. You guys climb to the top of the mountain.
Oh, we made it, boys. We made
You
it.
pass the trial.
Let's go.
Just lays down.
You
Sleep.
see as you get to the top of the mountain, it is not necessarily safe.
I don't care.
Oh, God.
You see
The Thunderblade comes in with the steel chair.
Hello, Cassian Vale.
Cassian Vale comes in with a gust of wind.
I feel like it's struck by lightning.
You see what looks like a large dome
Okay.
over the
Ah,
top
the
of this
Thunderdome.
mountain. It is the thunder. No, it is. It looks
That
like
better
it
be what
looks,
this episode's called, or next
in
episode's
nature.
called.
It looks magical, 100%. This looks like to be like some manifestation of some form of. Think of it like a holy ground. Like the land has been blessed in a way, but not in something you're
No, that's not blessing.
I disagree.
You feel that deep foreboding warning in your bones, Adris,
Oh, no.
from inside your head. Actually,
Aelus.
the voice offers to you. Now's the time. They could all die.
You understand why I hate this.
I do. You can trust me.
Hey, Adris.
May at least propose it to them first. I will not do it without their consent.
It goes silent, but that's not a no.
Okay.
Aelotians.
What's the weird circle?
You're like super exhausted.
The circle is so stupid. Thunder,
stupid-
demon, stupid hate, stupid magic.
So it's not a
That's-
circle that
not
hears
an-
all of our
it's not-
exhaustion.
It's nothing to do. My order did not make that. Most certainly not.
Who are you talking to?
Plato.
You, everyone.
Yeah.
Him.
What's the circle?
This looks kind of magical, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, so I know what I said earlier.
About the funny sword
So, the funny sword.
that you're not going to talk to.
Making an offer for help for us.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I understand if you all would take that offer, and if it is a majority vote, I will not deny you all that respite or aid, considering that I feel like half of us are about to pass out. I also urge against it.
What's the con?
We don't.
What's the offer?
No.
Oh yeah. What are they giving us? Is it like a rest stop?
I think aid, help.
What kind of help?
Who has to grab
What
the
kind
sword?
of help, if I can ask that?
Who takes the curse?
Who curses?
Good point.
the day?
Simple enough, Adris. You wish to pass through safely, and all of them to pass through safely. You can do so,
I mean, you're already at the top of the mountain.
but they cannot.
What?
Only you've been granted access, but I know how to get the others in. Go ahead, send one over.
Okay, so for some reason, according to this sword, which very well may be lying,
It could be.
you guys can't get in.
What do you mean?
But we claim the mountain.
Oh, they can walk through.
I'm assuming you're going to get like incinerated or something if you walk through.
Can I have
What?
your pole?
Why do you need my? Which one? The magic one or just the 9 foot 11 inch
The
pole?
9'11"
Yes.
pole. Poke.
It goes through fine.
Okay. No.
Do you poke your finger in?
Yeah.
You see Aeluzrin falls over.
Like into it or?
Well, can I try grab him before he falls into it? If he does.
Yeah, before he falls in, you grab him, but he fell out. He fell out. At the current moment, Aeluzrin, you will be unconscious for 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Aeluzrin is unconscious.
What the?
Yeah. So he's
Okay,
alive.
Sarah growls at the.
She starts rearing up.
So if we run fast enough, we
No,
can
she
get
doesn't
in.
start rearing
We'll
up.
just
She
be
doesn't have that
unconscious.
energy. She's like,
I will poke my finger in.
You poke your finger in? Nothing happens.
So why do we
See-
need to go in here? What is this? Is not. You said this isn't part of the mountain. This is just.
The order is before you.
This
you
is
can
the
see
order
the
of the
layout
Holy
of
Four.
where it's at. If you guys could stand on like 2 feet of ledge for the whole time, he could go in on his own.
But also, I don't. You see.
So
This is.
why can't we go through?
Why did we have to climb the
He
fucking
looks at
mountain?
Aeluzrin.
I know, but why does that happen to us?
I don't know. Some.
Wait, no, this is a
thing-
situation you're asking
Uh-huh.
him,
Uh huh.
but you know a lot about magic here.
Uh huh.
You can consult Novell.
Why are you asking me?
This
of
is
all
your.
people?
You own the mountain, right?
This is your mountain.
This is Address Mountain, right?
The
Castian
whole way up,
Vale.
you're like, oh, you're gonna
Here's
roll the
my
top of the
working
mountain.
theory.
Let's get to the top of the
Working
mountain.
theory. Working theory.
Okay.
Castian Vale, the cunt.
Uh huh.
Forgive my language. Sigma Chi
Cut that
Coleman.
part out.
Okay.
Yeah, but Castian Vale, him, for some reason, has an affinity to me because I may or may not have had a hand in inadvertently bringing him back when I was trying to get rid of my magic.
That'll do.
That's
Okay, so-
probably why I can go through.
So
He
this
cried.
border is his doing, and he only grants you access.
That's my assumption.
Okay.
You can consult Novell, whatever, or I don't
All
know.
right.
Hey,
No.
Daddy.
Novell,
Uh-huh.
we got any way around this thing? I mean, can we
I'm
dispel
pretty sure I
this?
could go through just fine.
You can't. Well,
Well, yeah, but you're not a person.
What am... Oh, really?
You're not,
Hey.
oh, I didn't mean that as in, you're not.
dude, what the fuck?
Upon hearing that Novelle's not a person, Lysair tries to stand up, but she's too tired to go through.
As
She
in,
understands.
I'm assuming
Hey, I'm
it
not a
only
person either, apparently.
affects organic material.
Not
So I'm not
magic.
organic enough to
Organic.
you.
We're Gagnick.
I mean, organic in the sense, I mean, I guess paper.
I guess I'm too orgasmic. She winks at
What
Borvik.
does that mean? What does that mean?
Winks at Borvik again.
I don't like that.
What would happen if I hit it
Roll
with
an
my
Arcana
hammer?
check
Okay.
for either, in this case,
What?
you or
What would happen if I
or
hit the
you
gnome
or,
with my hammer?
Novell.
Yeah, I won't
Okay,
go through.
we're gonna.
It's not
I'll use the
solid.
Novell dice. I guess it's just not meant to be. Oh wait, that's not bad. 16.
16?
Yeah.
You bring Novell over. You flip through
Yeah,
her pages a little
uh-huh.
bit. She giggles, of course.
Right.
And you find you're kind of going through different spells and stuff. This looks like this could be some form of like desecrated ground of some means, and like there's been a conditional set, but you don't really know what the conditional is.
Okay.
But it has something to do with that.
Ugh,
All right. And according to your sword, we can get granted access. And
apparently. But also, cursed sword.
yeah, do we need to go with you? What are you planning on doing up there?
I think, well, okay. First off, I would feel kind of bad about just leaving you all stranded in the howling wind. You know? Or is the wind howling up here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like not rest material.
It's not rest material. There's not enough space on this ledge to
Yeah.
rest.
So I don't want to leave you guys on this sled for gods know how long it's going to take me to do whatever's needed to do in there.
Sure.
But also, cursed sword.
I wouldn't say cursed.
Whatever you are.
Enhanced?
It's not talking to you.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's why do the people like Lisa to talk to me only talk to
Well,
me?
I mean, we really don't get. It doesn't seem like we really have a choice here. I mean, if you think you can handle it on your own, then I mean, we don't really have a choice in that. It's that, or we got to go with the sword.
my main issue is I don't know, just. Oh.
I mean, Alos would put his fucking pinky toe in, and now, I mean, he's got a pulse, but I don't know what happens if we go all the way in.
Yeah, I don't want to find out either, but just.
We'll hold down the ledge.
Well done.
My main thing is
This will be our ledge. No one will
if
get past
everyone
us.
else wishes to take this offer, then I will do it.
I'm fine with it.
Aelostrin.
You see, Novel's like, hey, let's Novel's like, I don't think he's going to be voting right now.
Listen.
I mean, we still don't know the cons, right?
We still don't know the cons.
She also seems conflicted that you don't think she's a person.
It's
That's not. That wasn't the joke.
Novel speaks for her. She just says that.
that wasn't what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
To think I used to call you daddy. I know.
Hey, man, when I was a kid, books were my best friend, so
Yeah, it's really not that great, actually. It's kind of sad.
they were magical.
Lister's
But
gonna say no.
Okay.
I think all books were magical.
Varaldin.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a
It's
long sword,
nighttime.
right?
It's the cursed sword that got me.
But I'm just reconfirming it's a long
Yeah.
sword. Okay. At the end of the day, it's your curse.
But
Unless you want
I'm
me to
not a
take
magic person here.
I'll take the
so
curse. I like
I'll be
curses.
no.
Maybe it's a good
You-
curse.
For some reason, there's something about me that magical things like.
What if you like the curse is becoming the world's greatest thief?
I just want to clarify, I'm not cursing you at all.
Well, okay.
I'm just trying to get you to come to terms at least. Maybe, I can help.
Come to terms with what?
I mean, you've sworn me off and you don't even know me.
That's partially why I'm doing so. I don't know if you are,
So you hate everything you don't understand?
I'm cautious
Oh.
because I don't.
How has that served you?
Actually, if I would have been more cautious, perhaps we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we?
Oh, cautious as in killing the person that was holding me?
No, cautious as in not listening to the voice that was calling to me when I was, trying to get rid of my magic. Oh, that's pretty big.
Well, now we're going to solve that problem, and another voice is offering some help.
Exactly. And that voice offered help.
You don't think maybe I have a stake to gain here?
I actually do think you have something to gain out of this.
What makes you think
A
it has
real
to do with
curse.
you?
Real curse that turns his name
mean-
into some Garfield fun.
In some fashion, probably. Otherwise, why pick me?
Oh, let me go jump to the next person. Oh, wait.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have been more cautious when we were bartering for horses. Just gave away all our money.
I think 100%, like half of this is also Adris saying random things every once in a while.
What?
Like talking every once in a while.
We're only hearing your side of the
Oh,
conversation.
yeah.
Like you don't have to talk out loud, but
Just. Okay.
so what
you know
will
what?
it be? I'm not signing a deal with you, but you could.
Okay. Can I ask something first?
No.
You know what? Fair enough. I may or may not, I guess, from your perspective.
Haven't you made a lot of demands?
So you're asking me to sign a deal?
I haven't asked you to
Well,
sign anything.
to
I
agree.
offered this information for you. You've only turned it down. I just asked for you to trust my information.
I'm just saying, I've got a 50% success rate listening to mysterious voices. So,
What's the other 50%? Oh,
the
that.
dwarves.
Which are
So,
other people, not you.
Sounds like we should just roll the dice.
See where these dice
You're
fold.
folding dice. Is how you do this. Teach me.
I mean, it could just be that one kid that walked through there just got afflicted by it. Everyone else might be fine.
No, I don't. I have a hunch that that's not it.
Oh, really?
Maybe
you
he
do?
was just going to pass out anyway. He just happened to be when he poked the wall.
Making a good boy.
He looked pretty tired.
Not as bad as some other ones.
Nope.
Maybe the rest of us, the wall turns us into super
What are you
powerful
going to
wizards.
do, Adris?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Why don't you just accept?
This is a lose-lose situation for me.
I think it's a
Unless we
win-win.
win.
It's a. If I don't, then I go in alone and most likely die.
I would say that's almost certain.
And if I do,
You compromise yourself to the person you gave your word to.
yeah, I compromise myself to people I gave a word to, and also maybe inadvertently aiding someone / something that has something to gain from whatever this is.
I haven't asked for anything yet.
Yet. So, at the very least, you can understand the dilemma. Right?
I think it's a win-win.
Are you asking the sword to feel compassion for you? Are you trying to make an
You've only
empathetic
made
link here?
demands of me. If anything, you're wavering your respect. I don't even know if I want to tell you anymore. Maybe if you made up your mind, I would tell you right away. And maybe I'd just save you the effort now if you just tell me, yeah, I'll accept and that information from you. I trust you.
Okay. Only for the reason that it feels like
Just say it.
only for the reason that this feels like the only option. You not take joy in this.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. Oh, you will thank me when it works out. Is that you accepting?
You know what? I'll accept your help on how to get my group through this thing.
Good.
Okay. Because, most of them are fine with it. So. To those who.
At least for once we could come to an understanding on something.
Those who perhaps disagree, and to Letany, I am sorry. But this is what I need to do.
Hey, he's not here now.
Somewhere off in the distance, Letany. Something bad's
Heart.
happening.
I hate
A pact
this.
was broken.
Likely,
Thrall's sword.
I hate this as much as he would right now.
Fucking no, I take it back. I know exactly what happened. Letany's fucking demon daddy or whatever the fuck, because we don't have a name for him,
Mhm.
absolutely just ratted out on Adris. He's like heard through the demon grapevine. Another demon made a deal with Adris. It was the cursed
100% what
sword.
just happened.
Mm.
Listen, no deals attached. Yet.
Yeah, exactly, which is the thing. But, I've already agreed, so.
You've already compromised
Yeah.
everything you really stand for. Only seems like it'd be very difficult to get into a sense of enlightenment if you have this burden upon yourself.
Well,
Big
it's
shame.
probably the third time this month I've compromised everything and changed my belief system, so. I
So, nothing new.
suppose not. Frustratingly.
You'll get used to it.
I actually don't think I will. That's the worst part.
You'll be just fine. We make a great pair.
Oh, I hate that.
I know. For now. It's simple, Adris. the barrier protecting the interior and your friends, unfortunately, it's simply allowing those whose the Storm Lord's blood flows through them. And it flows through you, as you had the heart.
Wait, so I just need to give them my blood?
Yeah, simple enough. Cut your arm open and put blood upon them.
Does it need to be in the circulation or just on the body?
Do you want to know more?
I mean, are you going to give me that information?
Well, that might cost you.
Oh, okay.
Or you could just make.
Let's just do both.
You could just do a judgment call.
All right. So the barrier prevents people without the Storm Lord's blood from going in. I have the Storm Lord's blood. So
We have to kill you.
no.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't prevent them from going in.
Well, that.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah just goes to Adris. She just looks at him, really annoyed for a second, before going, just like it doesn't just pull us through.
And you'll be unconscious.
We'll wake up.
And by then, I might be dead.
Well, Sarah's like, wait, you thought we were living?
That was the hope, yes.
All right.
All right.
So you now have the knowledge to get in. But that is where we're going to call our session.
Man.
Good God.
Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the last session.
Mm. Address. Oh, God.
We're in a rough shape. This is going to be...
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I think Address is just going to be in a constant state of self-loathing because of the...
So
Shitty
what's
choices
everyone's
he
new
makes.
character
All right,
idea?
hold on a second. Hold
I
on
got
a
a
second.
couple,
All
actually.
right. Thank you guys for listening to GoonQuest. If you enjoyed the show and want to hear more of it, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcasts. That also helps us feel good about ourselves, so please do that. Our opening music is by Alexander Nakarada. Our cover art is by Casey Music. Outro music by Alexander Nakarada. Our audio editing for this episode will be done by Alec.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Our Instagram can be found at goon.quest, and if you would like to provide names of NPCs or have ideas for magic items, you could submit suggestions at goonquest@outlook.com or through the Google form in our Instagram. Link is in the bio. And that's kind of it, guys. Thank you for listening. And also, thank you for compromising your morals.
I mean, sure. I mean, if you're a loser, sure.
Loser.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
You gotta put that in. That's our opener right there.
All right, you gotta say it one more time then.
Loser, I hardly even know her.
You're a fucking
You should be a comedian.
fucking
Dude,
Get
oh
the
my gosh,
car,
dude, this
go
is
to
such a
fucking
funny bit, guys. We should all be
Never started.
comedians.
fucking.
My favorite part is that I'm gonna just start from the real beginning and then actually have to have you guys re-say it and you do it and I'll fake laugh at it.
Mine was real. It was a genuine laugh. Both times. I still think it's funny. You could say it a third time, I would laugh.
It actually
I
gets
got
funnier
you. I
every
got you.
time.
Ready? Loser. You bet I losed her.
You changed it. You changed it.
You lose?
The way he
You
said
son
it.
of a bitch. The delivery was different. Okay.
All right,
Bet you weren't
guys.
expecting that.
I was not.
Fair.
ready?
Hardly even nowhere.
What are we doing here, Jimmy?
All right, you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
All right, I need you guys to just. I need a classic moment of silence.
Don't say moment of silence.
I need a moment of silence.
We all know before the moment of silence comes the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
I pledge of allegiance to the
States
flag
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Honor the Texas flag.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all.
Now for a moment of silence. You may all be seated.
Thank you.
The raw fucking crack energy that comes from trying to start a D&D session.
Hey, it's the lasagna. What
right, guys.
can I say?
Welcome back to Fuck.
Sorry, I just remembered his name is Falmir.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back to Goon Quest. My name is Jimmy, and I'm your debatably lackluster dungeon master.
Alex, fucking nostrils are quivering, trying not to laugh.
You can understand.
I'm gonna stop.
His name is fucking Lasagna!
No. Even better yet, up above, we got Titus.
Oh, did I spell Titus wrong?
No, Titus. Titus Silverclaw. I know
Titus?
it's Titus,
Oh,
but
okay.
Titus.
Guys, why are you reading that now?
Because Shane said
we're not gonna read it when we
and
eat it.
his name's fucking Lasagna. We ate lasagna.
It's
Garfield
all
will
coming
be so
together.
sad.
It's all coming together for Alec.
Garf.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, okay.
You can start whenever you want.
All right, I'll start. Okay. All right, welcome back to Garfield Quest. My name is Jimmy. All right,